We've pushed the limits of this because I want to see what this magical gun can do to people that don't know how to handle a firearm, and they just rip with it.
Do you know what 6 pounds of C4 does to a man? I do.
If one guy can hold you down, two guys can you.
Do you ever try making dick jokes on the internet?
Yes!
It gets you a lot further in life
yes,
than talent. You nerds.
Say hi to Eli. He's racially ambiguous and Brandon. His hair is fucking fabulous and donut. A dark joke disposition. And there's a fat electrician. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
We ready to go, boys?
Everyone ready? Holding it. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, that's citrus. Holy shit.
Hello.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm in Cody's spot.
Hello.
Alrighty. Hi everyone, welcome to the Unsubscribe podcast. I am joined today by Eli Doubletap, PewView, the Nick from Iowa, the Fat Electrician, the other Nick from Iowa, and myself, Brandon Herrera.
Hi.
What's up, bitches? We're here. It's day 1. It's chill. I didn't drink last night.
I've aged 7 years already. And if I have one more person stop me and say, "You're not that fat," I'm going to lose my mind.
Well, your name is the Fat Electrician.
I understand what you're saying, but they tell me that like I don't know.
They're just trying to boost your self-esteem, dude.
Is it a disappointed? You're not that fat.
Yes.
Or is it
Like
like
they're
impressed?
heartbroken.
Really?
I don't know. I guess it's like I don't
Have you
know
seen
how
the BMI of the average SHOT Show inhabitant?
Yeah. Yes, I have. Good point.
I'm convinced they live here.
Let's make Nick fat. I would love like a 320-pound Fat Electrician.
Oh, I'm
like
gonna do
a
it.
true.
I'm gonna get fucking shredded.
Not shredded.
And then I'm gonna
I'd
gain
never-
50 pounds, just like Mac from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. and
Yeah,
then
it'd
I'm
be fucking funny.
and then I'm gonna sell shirts that say I'm cultivating mass. That's my plan.
100%
Playing the long
down for
game.
that. Dude, Nick, this is like last year, everyone's experiencing walking the floor and having a great time. You're like, oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's my favorite.
When somebody stops you and then you're like, everyone starts.
Then you just get a crowd.
Yeah, then like lines start forming.
That's the problem.
It's alarming. Yeah.
Because like it's no big deal. Like if somebody, oh hey man, can I grab a picture real quick? It's like yeah sure, like totally man. Like obviously make time if you got it. But yeah, when somebody stops you for long, you have like T-minus 10 seconds.
It's like, and there's sometimes where like, I don't know, I have this thing, like I can usually tell if you recognize me, but I'm not going to be the one to approach you just because I've done that before and felt like an asshole because they actually didn't know who I was. And I'm like, cool, I'm never doing this again. I feel like a humongous douchebag right now.
Awesome.
So
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, literally. And it was just like, no, dude, I was just checking out your tattoos. I thought they were cool. I was like,
That's fucking
cool.
awesome.
Like,
My favorite was when someone knew you and they're like, no. Nick's like, oh, you want a photo? He's like, no, I'm good.
no, I'm good. Yeah,
Nick's like-
I will never ask somebody if they want a picture with me after that guy did that. I'm done forever. If you want a picture, I'll gladly take one with you, but you're asking.
One fucking dude ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, no, for
it's
sure.
awesome.
No, but I can tell when like there's some people that recognize me, and then like for whatever reason they just don't approach me, which is fine. It's fine if you do. It's fine if you don't.
Just stop staring,
But
please,
then,
because I
like-
think you're going to shoot me in the parking lot.
But then like one person finally does approach you, and then it like opens the floodgate because like
Yep.
oh he's not a dick in person, and he's happy to take a picture, and then it's just like now there's 12 people.
I had to run away from the FN booth today because I just wanted to check out the new SCAR and that like Bolter 30mm grenade launcher. It was cool.
Which was sick, by the way.
It's pretty, and it's way lighter than you think.
We're going to go see him tomorrow.
FN?
Yeah,
At
we
their
have-
booth?
Yeah, we have a meeting
Yeah,
with them.
fucking you are.
Okay, you don't want to scar. Got it.
I talked to them today for like an hour.
They get like Christy's like, hey, we want to sit down and do go over everything.
Eli,
I would, especially if we're like in like a back room or whatever, because we won't get anything done on the floor.
What, Brent, why would I do a meeting on the floor?
Eli,
I don't know.
Eli, I'm
It
about
was
to
just like, hey.
I'm about to make you very happy. I went to HK today.
Did you get your scar or your fucking?
Yeah, I got my breacher that I wanted. But more importantly, he's like, how would you and some of your YouTube buddies feel about going out to Utah and going into the gray room?
Sounds like a sex dungeon.
And then he's like, and
It
then
is. It
and
is.
then if there's any guns that you guys want to shoot, we can let you shoot some of them because there's a range 10 miles down the road. So we get to go into HK's fucking museum gray room of every HK experimental weapon they've ever made. And some of them are apparently on the table to shoot.
Yeah, if you don't know what the gray room is,
That's fucking sick.
Nick's beautiful.
It's like the weapons library of like prototype weapon development for HK and like everything they've ever made, essentially.
Yeah.
Also, Nick's the asshole that comes into this like a decade later with influence of content creation and like, hey, you want a free gun? They do not do that with anyone.
No.
Like
Even a conversation. It's like, hey man, I'd love to work with you guys. And they're like, cool man, here's a patch. F off.
Like, HK
That's been
doesn't
10
give
years.
a fuck
No, they don't give a shit.
about anybody except this motherfucker for some reason.
They like me.
It's insane, dude.
this is the only time I've ever seen that. I was blown away. I was like, you got a free gun for
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're over here with your Purple Heart. You're like one of the best trick shot guys in the world. You know how to make guns. You ever tried making dick jokes on the internet? It gets you a lot
fucking
further.
works,
Yes!
dude.
It gets you a lot further in life than
Yeah.
talent. Like, you nerds.
Oh yeah, we're here
That's
with
fucking crazy.
PewView. What's up, dog?
Hey, man.
Why you got your glasses on?
I've had my glasses on the entire fucking day because I slept about 4 hours last night. And you don't want to see what's under these things. I'm rocking the glasses.
You're like the
And then we
Brendan
get less
Fraser like
comments on the
crying
internet
eye.
of people like, oh my God, why is he not wearing his sunglasses? So I just keep them on. All shot show. I'm sleeping in these bitches. The whole time.
How long before you saw him without his glasses?
I mean, instantly.
Have you seen him yet without his glasses?
He wore them on my wedding day.
I did wear them getting married.
I was there.
Jesus. What? Really?
Oh, I was
swear to
there.
God,
I
dude.
seen it.
I swear to God.
You're like, no, honey, the sunglasses stay on.
Dude, the entire time, I'm telling you. She thought it was weird the first time in bed, but like after that, she got used to it.
Please just wear your socks like a normal weirdo.
Just naked with the glasses on. Wild.
Honestly, that's kind of a vibe. I respect it.
These glasses
Gotta wear
will belong to you one day, kiddo.
Oh,
Dude,
Pass 'em
I
down.
have 30 pair and everything, everywhere we go. I have sunglasses everywhere.
Well, make sure you hold that mic up a little closer when you talk.
I have like super sensitive bitch eyes, so even like fluorescent lighting will make my eyes like swell up.
Because they're finely tuned, because you can shoot bullets through fucking washers as they're falling through the sky, you psychopath.
That's the
You're
AI.
like, you're
built
like,
in the
Cy-
glasses.
you're
What do
like
you think I wear?
Cyclops, but with guns.
It's in the glasses, dude.
Which is a wild thing to be able to do. Like, how many times did that take you to nail it?
I mean, we've done it 4 times now, and it was fairly quick. Every one but the first one.
that's fuck you.
But I mean, the part that you guys don't see is that when we get out there, I sit there and shoot rocks out of the air for 5 hours.
As do all of us
I
when we
mean-
go train.
I mean, that's like how I prepare for the shot. So then I can do it in one
pebbles.
take. I mean, we start with cans, and then we go to rocks, and then I just make sure I can narrow down like the hole in a washer.
I've never lived in a place that was so remote and so flat that I could just shoot a handgun in the air without worrying about killing someone.
I mean, I shoot at like a 90-degree stare across for me, so I'm still landing the bullet into the berm. But I mean, we certainly could just launch him in the air because it's fucking a 4-mile empty section of cornfield. So
I love reading comments and Reddit threads about him. People are just so mad.
Oh, I
they
love
refuse
Reddit.
to believe he's that good.
I've seen it.
Coleon Noir posted that short that somebody ripped out of a podcast of me, and then everybody refused to believe that I could hit a target at like 150 yards with a concealed carry.
we were doing damn near 200 that day, and you went
I know.
like 15 for 15. So
Yeah.
I fucking seen it.
I
We
said
actually
that
got it on
in the
video.
and everybody's like, "Post the video." That didn't happen. And it's
literally
like
online.
it's literally it's on the internet. You can watch them do it. Like
Especially if you subscribe to Pepperbox.
it's true.
People just think shooting's way harder than it is. Like, you see that sniper assassin to be able to shoot somebody 100
You
yards?
need to be a trained professional to make a 125-yard shot with a scoped rifle.
Every dude from my high school class could do that at 15.
Is it a pellet gun? Like what are we
Right.
talking about?
Why is this a difficult shot?
I mean, rifles are super easy for any beginner to get on and just hit any distance, really, as long as it's like under 1,000. It's not that fucking hard. Pistols are hard to shoot.
yeah, that's
so,
right.
like, Yeah, people that have like experience on pistols assume that it's also as hard as, on a rifle, but it's not the same thing.
Pistol is the
Pistol's
hardest thing
fucking
to.
hard.
Yeah, and
You're
then
great at shooting pistols.
Was it?
You are good at shooting pistols.
Thank you. You are. I don't even compete with you. Just like
That's
on
not true.
Ace
You're
VR.
fucking good.
Ace VR. I just know if I sent you a text that I'm above you in that game, I knew you would just quit what you were doing, and immediately beat me.
Dude, Adam from Ballistic High Speed or High Speed Ballistics. I get that mixed up every time. Sorry, guys. But
High speed, low drag.
he keeps like, he just got the video game, so he's like, he'll get into a match and run the fuck out of that until he gets in like top 30 or something. And he'll send me a text message. So I'll hop in there like live when he's streaming and just shit on him quick.
Well, I
love Adam.
just know that Eli will just sit there and do the repetitions until he's faster.
I mean, that's the only way to get faster, right? And just burn
Yeah,
them
but-
out until you get the score on it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's like, all right, what's the one that I think I can do better than this person at? Okay, I'm going to sit here and do nothing but this for 3 hours until I can piss that person off with a text message.
And then I'll be like, oh, I beat him real quick, and now wait 5 minutes, new text message, and I'm in 3rd place or 2nd place. Fuck yeah, man. Cool.
Dude, I love Ace.
I got like last time I got hurt, last time I tore my pec, I started playing fucking COD and I started playing with him. So annoying.
Are you good at COD?
Bro, I go like I'm okay at playing COD and I'd been playing like 6 hours a day because I was hurt. So I'm just listening to history audiobooks while playing COD. And he's like, oh yeah, come jump on with me and my wife. And I start playing with them. I'm like 13-3, 13-5, like I'm doing okay.
Yeah, decent.
Check the scoreboard. He's fucking 37-1.
Jesus.
I don't play multiplayer either. Like, I like Warzone.
Nothing
Oh,
nothing like fucking clocking out for the day after a long day of burning through 10,000 rounds so I can go home and decompress by shooting virtual guns, you psychopath.
Bullying Chinese children on the internet.
Yeah, right. But like video games are reaction time. That's my thing. It's just I'm good with reaction. That's
What are you bad
video
at?
games. A lot of shit. Just nothing with reaction time.
Beep, done.
Depth perception and reaction is my game because I was a heavy equipment operator for forever. So like depth perception is how I made money. That also converts into shooting firearms. It helps with, targets and, science and shit. Everything else, terrible.
Didn't we figure out that me and you ran into each other at work and didn't know it until
Yes.
after we
Yeah.
became friends on YouTube?
Correct.
What?
We were both on the same fucking job together. I was I don't know how public you are.
No,
with
you're fine,
shit,
yeah.
But like I was digging through an alleyway in a city that he lives in and putting in power, and then he'd come connect it in the junction boxes. Like I swear I recognized him because Dalton, my camera guy, would send me his videos, and he's like, "Hey, this guy's in the place you live,"
Mason
and I'm
City.
like,
Everybody knows Mason
Okay.
City, Iowa. Yeah,
this
it's no
guy's
big
also
deal.
in Mason City. I'm like, oh fuck, I've seen this guy before. And then we didn't meet till like 3 years later, but
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Hilarious.
Same job site, small world.
Well,
It's
it's
always
smaller in
happens.
Iowa.
It is. There's only 7 of us, so it's bound to happen at some point. But
They're related. It's wild.
right,
So you've
true.
been doing firearms for what? God, just since childhood.
yeah, yep.
He sent me a fucking like VHS video quality thing of like 10-year-old him doing a review of like a Mossberg 500. He's been doing them since before YouTube was a thing.
I'm pretty positive I have the first ever gun review on YouTube. It started in 2007. My first VHS videos were in 2006.
You did VHS and then would
Yeah.
upload it?
Oh yeah. Well, we uploaded digital versions of it a couple years later, but like then we got inspired by Jackass, and then it stopped to being so much gun shit. But there's a bunch of just me and my friends being absolute degenerates on the internet still. So I hope to God nobody finds any of that shit.
Dude, that was
$500 bounty on that
No,
right
stop
now.
it. I look totally different. Also not the same name, so good luck.
I forgot that I had my YouTube account from when I was in like high school and a couple years after high school, where I uploaded a bunch of like jujitsu tournament footage that I did. And then people started sending me footage from like me in
Hell yeah.
2012 competing in jujitsu tournaments. I was like, I got to figure out how to fucking delete this account. I didn't have the logins or anything.
Oh, people will find it.
I had to find it and like shut it down.
Dude, I still had, I shut it down forever ago, but I had, like, when I was in, like, 6th grade, 7th grade, me and my buddies had I've talked about it, like, before briefly, but, like, an airsoft, like, gun review channel where, like, I sat there and reviewed airsoft guns in a very alarmingly similar style to what I do now.
So I seen those, and I absolutely love them. I wish you kept them on the internet.
Like way back in the day?
Like, no, not really. How long ago did you delete them? Because I'm
High
pretty sure.
school.
Really?
They were gone forever ago.
I'm pretty sure Texas Blinking, Brandon, he was talking to me about some of that stuff, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that put me onto the videos. So
no shit.
you got something somewhere because I seen him and it wasn't that long ago.
I would love to see him. Like that's
Hit
one
up
of the
Texas
things that
Blinking.
I just hope you're confusing another Mexican with Brandon.
No, I'm positive.
quite
it was you.
possibly, or a different Brandon. I guess.
Yeah.
But no, it's one of the things that, to my knowledge, like they were scraped from the internet. Like when I was just getting into high school, because I realized
really?
that women smell nice and YouTube was lame.
Oh no.
Because that was before anybody was making money at it. It was just like some weird side quest you were doing. And like you were embarrassed about having a
Whiff of the
YouTube.
hot electronics, did you?
Yeah, a little bit. Your first time tasting the back of that PlayStation, it's a game changer.
Oh, I wasn't embarrassed about it at all, dude. You should see these 2006 VHS tapes. Like, I thought I was a superstar on TV. I would like stop to like, we'll be right back after this short break. Like it was gonna get sponsored.
Mine
or
was
something.
all jujitsu competitions, and then I had 2 videos of like I was like 190 pounds in high school, and I dressed up as a gorilla, and my 110-pound best friend dressed up as a banana. I just had a montage of me chasing him through fucking Kmart and tackling him and shit.
That's hilarious.
Kept getting kicked out of stores.
Jackass
I
inspired
need to see
so
all
much,
these
dude.
old videos. What the fuck?
Have you ever woke up and felt like your mattress punched you in your sleep?
I still think it was my wife, but yeah.
Eli, do you have the mattress?
Right here.
A pillow?
No, that's an Eli-sized mattress.
Exactly.
Eli, can I feel the pillow?
Of course.
It's so soft.
GHOSTBED just launched their brand new mattress line.
Every mattress comes with a 20 to 25 year warranty and a 101 night trial period where if you don't like it, you can send it back. I don't know how many stamps it takes, but you could do it. Are you tired of your mail carrier liking you?
You take a razor blade, cut it open, you're like, I always wanted to go to Denver and just hide inside of it. Don't do that, but do try GHOSTBED.
And even better, you can get an extra 10% off site-wide.
When you use code unsubscribe, and then you get to think about us every time you lay in bed.
More than you already do.
Us just cuddled up next to you.
This is on top of their everyday deals on mattresses, adjustable bases, and pillows being up to 50% off versus comparable brands.
GHOSTBED has 60,000 5-star reviews and awards for cooling, comfort, and support. Head over to ghostbed.com/unsubscribe to take advantage of this holiday offer.
That's ghostbed.com/unsubscribe.
Sleep better, stay cooler, or Cody's gonna.
I'll eat your
Ghostbed.com.
I have the oldest video content I have that's not on the internet is from
You're so old, you're literally a deep fried meme.
90. Oh, dude, that one.
You're Mexican?
Well, the funny part is that's not that old. That's from one of my videos.
Dude, every time I see it, every 6 months it resurfaces, and somehow it loses pixels every time.
It was from. It
What
was
video are
the.
you talking about?
We put the.
He's got one where he's leaning up against a truck, and he just goes, "Damn, you're Mexican."
Holy shit, you're Mexican? I was like, hey, just roll the camera and pan to me.
Editor, put this in the video. Or put
the
this
bad
video
one.
in the super grainy fucking reshared 8 billion times.
Holy shit, you're Mexican?
It looks like an NES video, like 8-bit at this point. It's like, I can't understand anything.
We put a like a chamber Sabo or whatever you'd call it, like 3D printed little chamber insert in one of those like shitty 12 gauge like Saiga 12 knockoffs.
No.
And then probably Turkish, funny enough.
Panzer.
We put we put a 50 BMG inside of it and like actually got it to like lock up, and we're like, oh fuck. So we fired it and it exploded, of course. But it was from that video. So it was only like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But it just
Yours
got
exploded?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, because we put the 3D printed chamber insert instead of just
okay, then you
banana
have-
and
Yeah, you had chamber pressure. God,
Oh no, actually no, we didn't. That's not what we did. Fuck. Now that I think about it, we put we actually made a 50 BMG barrel. I think we turned a 50 BMG barrel for this specifically.
That's badass.
So yeah, we just inserted the 50 BMG barrel, and we're just like, this is why you can't. They're like, oh, Saiga 12, similar size. We were trying to show basically like, look, no, lockup is extremely important. Even if you could get it to run and like cycle and load one, it explodes immediately. And then it did in great fashion.
Fair enough.
It would have like killed the shooter.
I found a typical Iowan story. I found an old double barrel shotgun in a barn. So of course 50 BMG fits in that shit. Little string, little behind.
If God didn't want you to do it, He wouldn't have made it fit.
That's what I'm saying. We did it until it blew up because I wanted this has got to look cool on video. It's working. I can't post this because then everybody's gonna want to do this. So we shot it until it blew up, and it was fucking gnarly.
Oh, it was working?
It was working flawlessly for way too long, and 50 BMG is fucking expensive. So we had to do something about it.
Now say it's awesome so we can cut this together really good for you.
Yeah.
You should try it at home.
Yeah, do it at home for sure.
Because it will work.
Like really well. It just doesn't.
How accurate?
No, fuck no.
Well, it's a smooth bore at that point.
Not only is it a smooth bore, but the bullet doesn't. It's not even touching the
No, it's just
bore.
cute.
Oh, even
all.
Doesn't touch
better.
the sides.
Maybe 200 feet per second. Like you can see it leave the barrel, and it's maybe going 50 yards. It's not doing anything.
Is it
But
just like
I bet
Yeah,
it would.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get. I mean,
Stand in front of it.
It's 750 grains traveling. It'd probably
Fuck you
not
up
be
pretty
fun.
good.
Yeah,
But it's basically like you're sticking it in a vise and smacking the primer with a hammer.
yeah, pretty much.
Like you're losing all of your energy to the sides.
But it is a flamethrower. Like instantly, like shoots out a fucking 10-foot flame. So that's the cool part.
holy shit? We got Mike Vining. We haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we have not. I don't think.
You got what?
Mike Vining coming on the podcast.
Who's that? Oh,
The accountant.
that's the accountant. That looks like that's an absolute G. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you guys to do that.
Oh, I also had an interesting meeting today. I guess I met somebody interesting. So I might be doing my first video on a GWAT veteran ever, which I've never done before. I met Chris Kyle's son.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah.
No shit.
And he's interested in me doing a video on his dad. And I was like, well, I need you and your mom's permission, obviously. And you guys got to like watch the video first, make sure you're okay with it and it's accurate and all that. And he's like, yeah, no, totally.
No shit.
So I might get to do that video.
That is fucking
Dude,
awesome.
Vining, and then Nick's gonna do one with Vining. It was because he was watching his stuff, and then I was like, hey, asked Nick first, was like, would you want to do one with him on him for his thing? And Mike was like, yeah, I would enjoy that. He's just my old. He texts like, you heard our phone call. It is. I'm talking to a 75-year-old grandpa that loves
awesome.
telling stories, and they are the most wild stories you will ever hear. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. Oh, one of the running jokes in JSOC was, I had to retire because I was costing too much because how much I traveled. I traveled more than the 4-star JSOC general. I was the most moved asset in all of JSOC during his time. I'm like, what?
That guy just seems so interesting. Like I would love to sit down and get just absolutely hammered with that guy. Just listen to him talk.
I know that's the entire bit, but just he's so unassuming.
Right.
And like the guy has such a storied career. It's like, fuck. All right, I'll sit down and listen.
Exactly.
We might have to travel for an unsub if we want to do this. But do you remember my video on the 77th Infantry Division, the old bastards?
Yes.
Where like the average age was like 35. My buddy that helped me do the research for that video, he found one that's still alive.
Holy shit.
Like all there and with it. Apparently he was 19 at the time and he was one of the reinforcements that got sent in. So he showed up with a bunch of 35-year-olds and this guy already like went and talked to him. One of the stories he has is fucking hilarious. So he showed up as a reinforcement and I want to say it was it Guam? Not Guam, maybe Guam. One of the islands that they showed up to. And they cleared the island and they're going through all these cave networks that the Japanese were occupying and they keep finding like the officers' chests and there's all this Japanese currency in it. Well, they're Marines. They're fucking using it as toilet paper. They're playing playing poker and shit with it. It's fucking Monopoly money, right?
Yeah.
They're dicking around with it. Well, he was playing poker and he won a bunch of it and he took it with him because he was just going to send it home to be a souvenir. So he had he had a shit ton of this money. And he was just like, oh, it's a cool souvenir from the war, whatever. I'm just going to send it home.
And it just really quick. Now, even when we had Dinar, because it had Saddam's face on everything, even I have shit from when I deployed because it was funny money. It was literal funny money.
Yeah.
You'd find it, be like, oh, cool. I have a worthless piece of paper currency. I
Yeah.
can just
It's a good memento.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
take it
it's
home,
super
have
cool.
fun.
See, and he's, it's got like the bands on it. He's got stacks of it. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, whatever. Well, he follows them through the rest of the campaign, and he ends up being in Japan during the occupation. And during the occupation, he was allowed to exchange it for US dollars. And it ended up being like 30,000 US dollars in 1945. So he wired
Holy fuck.
He wired it back home and paid for him to go to medical school, and that's how he became a doctor for the rest of his life.
Damn.
How much is that in today's money,
It
bro?
was like
doing it right
120 grand, I think. But this is also back before the price of college got inflated. Like, it was enough to pay for college 5 times.
yeah,
Yeah.
like 80 times.
Yeah, like
Jesus.
So in today's equivalent, it is approximately $30,000 in 1945 is equivalent to about $540,000 US today.
Fuck.
That you just
So-
won from a poker game that no one gives a.
Homie had about $500,000 US in funny money.
Damn.
There was just an internet story I've seen last week. It was 2015. Dude was trying to buy a house with Bitcoin, and the guy turned down the offer, and it was like a $2 million house. So he's like, "Here's all this Bitcoin. I'll give you extra. I just want this house." And the guy's like, "No, I'm not accepting that currency." Today's value of that Bitcoin was like $3 billion.
Oh my God.
well, it's like the first thing ever commercially purchased with Bitcoin was a Domino's pizza.
Yeah.
And it's like $50 billion worth of Bitcoin now.
Thousands.
Oh my God.
Didn't the guy like just lose it or something? Like he didn't like keep
Everyone,
it?
no, at that time, 2009, 2010, no one gave a fuck. This was peak fires of heaven nerd. We
Yeah.
threw that currency away like it was nothing.
There's this one tweet that gets like shared around all the time, and it's this guy going, "Man, I sold all my Bitcoin at 50 cents and now it's worth $5. I wish I would have kept it." And there's a fucking screenshot of this. It had been reshared. It just like goes viral every once in a while. And somebody commented on it and it was like, "Has anybody ever checked in on this guy?" And this is when Bitcoin was
Oh
at like
my God.
50 grand.
Oh no.
Is this guy still alive? And this guy responds in the comments, "Yes, but I'm dead inside." Like-
Is the Reddit account where the guy said, "Oh, I'm doing a giant risk. I'm spending my entire life savings into Bitcoin." And Reddit's like, you dumbass. That's never going to pay out." This is like 2010. Or no, 2014, because it went up to like a couple grand at that point. And now it gets played back. That Reddit still exists. And like, homeboy's a billionaire right now.
Damn.
Do you know the one where it's like the guy who went on Reddit or one of those sites like that where he was talking about like, "Hey guys, I need help. I've gotten a cylinder stuck inside of an M&M's tube," and just like real vague about it, and everybody's like, "You f***ed an M&M's tube." He's like, "No, it is a cylinder, but it's also important to me that it comes out intact." And it's like this whole fucking thread. It's like, how do I remove the cylinder? But it was something years later. Like, this is old internet shit, right? But it was something years later where it was the same guy. I guess somebody recognized the Reddit account. But somebody's asking a question, and the guy responds. And somebody responds to him responding, just goes, "Don't you mean the inside of a cylinder?" And he just replies, "So I have to bear this cross forever, huh?"
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
What?
Do you like a mouthful of hard wood?
Yes. Go on.
Then boy, do I have a product for you.
I'm re-enlisting in the Navy.
No, not this time.
Oh.
The product is Fume.
What's Fume?
It's an amazing device for those trying to kick those nasty habits.
When you said hardwood, you actually meant hardwood.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but yes, I mean literal hardwood.
I love hardwood in my mouth. Wait.
You know what's gayer than hardwood in your mouth? Dying from cancer.
Fume has an award-winning design.
There's no battery, no chemicals, just flavored air.
Dial that airflow with the clickies. Brandon, you ever tried maple pepper?
No, I like crisp mint because I'm a coward when it comes to flavors.
Cody, what's your favorite?
I don't know about flavor, but John C. Fume told me it was sexy and sleek.
That is a sexy and sleek piece of wood right there, Cody. Oh, yeah. Put it in in your mouth. Suck that flavored air.
Quit cranking your wood on camera. Start your guilt-free journey with The Good Habit and use code UNSUB, where you can get a free gift with purchase and start your long overdue breakup.
Just head to tryfume.com/unsub and use code unsub to start your good habit today.
Nick, what were you talking about that you were like, oh, I have a story for you?
Oh, it's my new Fat Files video I got coming out soon.
Go on.
So I did like the internet myth that mattress firms are laundering money, and I like kind of busted it. So then I was like, oh well, what other memes can I bust? And I've been sent this meme like 10,000 times about how during the Cold War, Pepsi had the world's 6th largest navy because Russia traded a bunch of warships. And I always wanted to do a Fat Electrician video on it, but so I started researching it. And like,
real quick, at one point you did research this a while ago because you've been planning this for a minute. I had just a list of video ideas at my house, like on a whiteboard, and one of them was Pepsi Navy. And at one point you would come over to my house, and when you had left, I noticed on my whiteboard next to Pepsi Navy was just a little dash that said "fake and gay."
Pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah.
Not really what happened at all. But now now that I'm like doing these myth busting videos, I figured I'd go through, and the story is so much fucking funnier than like Pepsi had the 6th largest navy on the planet. It's hilarious.
Because we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but you said there's a bunch more details.
Yeah. So in 1959, basically like Stalin had died at this point, and the Soviets had nukes, and everybody's just kind of like, all right, well maybe we should try to get along and not blow up the planet. So they tried to do this. They called it a cultural exchange, and basically it's like a trade show essentially. Like America was going to send a trade show full of American shit showing off American culture to the Soviets in Moscow, and then the vice president was going to go over there because they weren't going to send the real president to Moscow, and then vice versa. So in 1959, they sent over, they're bringing over like the 1959 Chevy Impala, and they build an American house, and they're bringing over all these American companies and American food and whatever. Well, they go to Coca-Cola because they want to show off soda, obviously. And Coca-Cola's like, I'm not dealing with the commies. No. So they're like, yeah, exactly. They're like, okay, well, we'll go with Pepsi then. Pepsi's like, yeah, sure, we'll do it.
Just another reason to drink Coke.
Yeah, exactly. So Pepsi shows up, and Nixon's over there, and he's like escorting Nikita Khrushchev through this trade show. And Nikita Khrushchev is like being thoroughly unamused, unimpressed by everything. Like he can't let him know that he thinks America's awesome or whatever. And so it's going to be like fucking impossible to get Nikita Khrushchev to try Pepsi. And if he does, he's going to say it tastes like shit, obviously. But the Pepsi executive that they had at the time, Donald Kendall, he like waits for the opportune moment. And they're going through, and they go into this mock American house, and Nikita Khrushchev and Nixon get into, they call it a debate. It was just straight up a shit talking contest about capitalism versus communism. And it's literally called the kitchen debate. And they like get into this heated debate. And right at the end of this debate, like Donald Kendall's like, this is my shot. So he grabs 2 bottles of Pepsi, and he like finesses the fuck out of Nikita Khrushchev, because he comes up to him. He's got 2 bottles of Pepsi. One of them's for Nikita. The other one is also for Nikita. So when he comes up to Nikita Khrushchev, he's like, I want you to try Pepsi. This one is made with water from America, and this one's made with water from the USSR. Which one's better? So he's forcing him to say it's good.
Just
right?
genius.
Brilliant.
Frankly.
Fucking great marketing tactic. So Nikita tries it, and he's like, obviously the one with the USSR water's fantastic. And they snap it. They get the pic of Nikita Khrushchev drinking a Pepsi with a big fucking smile on his face. And it becomes like this mythical drink that capitalism has. It made a fucking communist dictator smile, right? So like people want it. And Pepsi, like there's no soda there. So if Pepsi can break into that market, they'll have a monopoly. It'll be a shit ton of money. They don't have anti-monopoly laws or communists. Like, so that's their plan. But then like shit heats up in the Cold War, and it doesn't end up happening. But Donald Kendall, this Pepsi executive, and Nixon become homeboys, and then Donald Kendall becomes the CEO of Pepsi and like helps fundraise and shit for Nixon during his presidency, and he gets elected. So then in 1972, Nixon is having the SALT I conference, Strategic Arms Limitation Talks. Basically like, you've got 10,000 nukes, we've got 10,000 nukes. Let's just put a cap on it. We can blow up the world 30 times over. Let's quit manufacturing nukes for no fucking reason, is basically what it was. So this conference goes good, and it's like the messaging to the commercial industries, like, we're working with the Soviets now. So Donald Kendall, the CEO of Pepsi, comes in, and he's like, this is my shot. Then he goes to Russia. Is like, you guys want Pepsi? They're like, fuck yeah, we do. And they're like, okay, well, here's the problem. We can't take the ruble because the ruble's monopoly money. Nobody else recognizes it.
Well, apparently you can get $500,000 in monopoly money in Japan.
This is true. This is true. So he goes to the Russians, and they're like, well, we've got monopoly money and vodka. And he's like, well, that'll fucking work. So he works a deal where they're trading Stolichnaya.
Yeah, it's like Stolichnaya or something like that.
Stolichnaya vodka for Pepsi straight across, because you can't get Soviet anything in the U.S. because of sanctions and everything. So Donald Kendall goes to the U.S. government, he's homies with the president, basically goes to the president and he's like, hey, here's the deal. If I trade the Soviets a bunch of Pepsi, basically give them diabetes and they give me vodka, can Pepsi sell the vodka in the U.S. because we're keeping the money? It's not actually going to the Soviets to buy like guns and shit. And they're like, sure, why not?
So when you originally told me the story yesterday, first thought I had was I would love to buy a bottle of whatever the fucking Pepsi Russian import bottle was.
Yeah, from like 1970s.
And then as soon as you told me it was Stolichnaya, I was like, never mind. I'm all right.
So Pepsi becomes like the first American product sold in the USSR. And they're just swapping back and forth vodka for Pepsi, but the Russians love Pepsi, and they're drinking more Pepsi than Americans are drinking vodka. So it's like, it's not paying for itself.
Yeah.
So then they go to the Russians. They're like, what else you got? Like, the vodka's not enough. And they're like, we got a bunch of old warships. And they're like, fuck. Okay. And like the meme plays it off like they traded PepsiCo, 20 Russian warships, 17 submarines, a frigate, a cruiser, and a destroyer for Pepsi. That's not what happened. Pepsi does the same deal proposition they did with the U.S. government with the vodka, but they do it with Norway. So they go to Norway and they're like, hey, if we get the Russians to sell you 20 junk military naval vessels, you guys can scrap them. You give us the money and we're just going to give them diabetes. And the Norway is like, well, yeah, as long as we're not giving them cash to buy more weapons and win the space race and shit with, yeah, sure, why not? So they do it. They basically brokered a 3-way deal so they could get a bunch of cash. And that's what they did. And that's where the meme comes from, right? But then it gets funnier because a year later, they run out of money again. And they're like, what else you got? Well, we're out of junk warships, but we do have shipbuilding capacity. So we'll build you 10 brand new oil tankers valued at $1 billion if you keep selling us Pepsi. And they're like, oh, okay, dope. And then we'll just sell it to the fucking Norwegians and it'll be fine. Perfect. Right? That was in 1990. What happens in 1991?
Yeah, a certain thing happened with, tearing down that wall and the collapse of the Soviet Union and all that.
So obviously it takes more than a year to build 10 oil tankers. So the Soviet Union collapses before they get their oil tankers, and they're already like giving them Pepsi and all this other shit. And so like overnight, it was one sovereign nation, and then now it's 15 separate nations. Nobody knows who's in charge. There's no governments. It's run by the fucking mafia. And like their whole supply chain is just shattered into a million pieces, right? Because the factory that was making the bottles is in fucking Lithuania now. And the factory that put the Pepsi in the bottles is in Belarus. And the only way to get the bottles from the Lithuanians is to pay them in hard cash, and then to transport them, you got to bribe the mafia for permission. And then now you're not dealing with the Soviet government to bottle the shit. You're dealing with like the foreman that ran the factory, because now he just owns it apparently. So it's like all mafia deals, and they're like desperately trying to work out this fucking deal.
Which a lot of those guys, like it was the mad dash after the collapse of the Soviet Union to basically just embezzle and steal as much as they could.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, because it wasn't their to start with. They're just like, oh, I now control $500 million worth of bullshit. Sell it immediately so I can move to a nice country.
Okay, here's the crazy part that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if I was watching this as a movie, I would be like, this movie's stupid. The plot doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, why didn't Gandalf just have the giant eagles take the fucking to the volcano? You got to bleep out.
Do
you
you
say
realize?
that? Yeah, you can't say.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I've said that
Hobbits,
so much.
Sorry. Like,
I had to have said that.
the Russians literally stole the way to make nuclear warheads. Why the fuck didn't they just steal the recipe for Pepsi?
Did they not have the capacity to make it?
No, they did. They bottled it there. All Pepsi was doing was selling them the concentrated syrup, and it was all bottled in the USSR. Pepsi showed them how to make a like a bottling plant and how to make Pepsi with the concentrated syrup.
Oh, well, in that case, well,
the only thing they were selling them was the concentrated syrup. And they're like, the only thing that was protecting them was the secret recipe. And it's like, give that to your scientists. They reverse engineered the secrets to split a uranium atom and blow up the fucking planet. You guys can't figure out Pepsi?
Very funny, actually, when you put it that way.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, what a weird moral compass of like, I don't mind stealing nuclear secrets, but the fucking recipe for Pepsi is...
Some things are sacred.
Yeah, like,
That's
what the
line.
fuck are we talking about here?
We'll end the world, but come on.
Yeah. So they go to the Ukrainians now, because that was part of the USSR, because that's where the ships were getting built, was in Ukraine. And they go to them and they're like, hey, those 10 oil tankers that you're currently building are ours. And they're like, no, they're not. Fuck you. So they're like, we kind of need them. And they're like, what are you going to give us? Guess what the Ukrainians demanded in exchange for $1 billion worth of oil tankers so Pepsi could get paid?
More Pepsi?
Partially. What's that restaurant Pepsi owns?
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
I didn't even know Pepsi owned a restaurant.
They own Yum Brands. Pepsi comes to the Ukrainians come to the table with Pepsi and they're like, fine, we'll give you $1 billion worth of oil tankers, but we want 100 Pizza Huts and 5 Pepsi plants.
What the fuck?
What? Americans will use anything but the metric system.
The entire thing is just one big... I told this to Tackett last night on Man vs. Morning. He's like, the entire thing is just one big drug deal. He's like, I'll give you this window air conditioning unit for a dime bag. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
It's just like, how many, what is it, miles per hour? Like, Pizza Huts per aircraft carrier.
No shit. How many Pizza Huts per oil tanker?
There's a number.
So, yeah, they work that deal out. They get their oil tankers, they sell them. And then also, because now they're not communist anymore, allegedly, Coca-Cola comes in and then just mops the fucking floor with Pepsi.
Well, because to my understanding, the only reason why Pepsi owns so many restaurants like Pizza Hut and whatnot is like it's a marketing thing. Because they like nobody would carry them, so they're like, oh, well, what if we just buy, what is it, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut?
Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. They bought Yum Brands for the sole purpose of forcing their way into the restaurant market to get people to try Pepsi so they could start to, because everybody else had Coke.
Still don't like it.
And we still don't like it. Correct.
Couldn't force their way to do it.
That was their plan.
It's fucking wild.
Because all good ideas require force.
Crazy.
It was just the idea of a distribute. It's like echelon being getting to that level where it is trading, which 100% you can buy as much echelon as you want for jets, or can we say that oil tickers? Oh, we can't. Never
I
mind.
mean, it's a baller move though to be like, oh, you guys don't want my shitty knockoff Coca-Cola in your restaurant? I'm gonna buy your restaurant. It's a pretty gangster move.
Yeah, it's pretty
if we're being honest.
Dude, I mean, even buying a fucking oil tanker to trade for drink is wild.
The cool part is like Pepsi was the first American product sold in the USSR. But then like it's like marketing backfire because like they were like, you know, oh, well, by the time communism falls, we'll be ingrained in the culture. We've been here for 2 decades already. People have a habit of drinking Pepsi, blah, 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 blah. Well, then the fucking wall falls, the Soviet Union collapses, and everybody's like, oh, this is a knockoff shit. They're willing to sell the commies. They've been keeping the good shit for themselves. We're drinking Coke. Like, and that's exactly what happened. Like Coca-Cola came in and just shit stomped them.
Even with like the pre-prep for 2 decades.
Well, because that was the whole thing. Is it was like, you know, Pepsi was like sanctioned by the fucking commies and blah, 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 blah. And it was like, oh, America's keeping the good shit for themselves. So everybody's like, oh, we want to try the American shit.
Come on, guys. Does loyalty mean nothing to you? I have literally shivved my former boss.
Wait, was it Pepsi or Coke that did the, hey, you get a free jet?
That was Pepsi.
Yeah.
And then
it was like a Harrier.
It was a Harrier jet, yeah.
And someone did the math and was like, wait, actually the points cost way cheaper than just buying
it. Yeah.
Yep. So I will do that route and then get the jet. And then they did not have the jet. Do you know this story?
Yeah, they did a whole Netflix has a whole documentary on it, which is the only reason I haven't done a video on it. But like the kid The kids sat down and did the math and came up with like how much it would cost to hire 50 employees and rent out warehouse space to buy massive quantities of Pepsi and just to scan the codes, and then like how much we could resell it for if they knew that they didn't have the Pepsi points, and like how would we get rid of it. And he did all the math and figured it out. And then he went to like his rich uncle who was like a venture capitalist with this idea, and his like rich uncle was like backing him and was like willing to give him like the millions of dollars he would needed to buy all this Pepsi. And then like before they started, he goes in and reads the fine print, and it's like, oh, you can just buy Pepsi points also. Now it's way cheaper because I don't have to actually buy the Pepsi and hire the employees and scan all the codes and have a warehouse and do all this bullshit. So he just goes in with like a couple $1 million and writes a check for Pepsi points, and then goes, okay, I want my Herrera now. And Pepsi's like, no. Like they went to court over it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how the court or how the lawsuit went, but I also think it would be horrific to be the guy who's in charge of this marketing ploy for Pepsi and just see somebody like, oh man, these Pepsi point things are really like kicking off, and see somebody like delivers you a $4 million check for Pepsi points. Like, oh,
something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
I sense a disturbance.
Didn't they try to say, oh, well, we thought it was just way too over the top. We didn't know anyone would take this serious. And then that's when they lost.
Like obvious satire kind of thing.
They won in court.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, Pepsi won or the other guy?
Yeah, Pepsi won.
No
That
shit.
sucks.
Oh, I thought the guy won. No
the Pepsi
shit.
won because it was like no reasonable person would take this seriously. It was basically their like line of argumentation, and they ended up winning.
That's insane.
Supposedly, behind closed doors, they offered him like multi-million-dollar payout to not take it to court, and he declined, took it to court, and lost.
No reason.
Better regrets that. I mean, to be fair, he didn't lose his own money, right? He lost his uncle's money.
I mean,
So,
potato,
like-
potato.
Yes, that's how to look at it.
No reasonable person would think that that's legit. It's like, well, to
This is
quote the
America, first
late,
of all.
great Marvin Heemeyer, sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable things.
I remember
like
watching
buy
that
Pepsi
shit.
points.
Dude, I remember watching that shit on TV. It was like, oh man, that's a lucky son of a bitch that wins that thing. I was also like 10, I think, at this time frame.
They should have just reached out to their Soviet buddies and said, "Hey, can we barter a plane?"
Oh fuck! So
How
now
would you feel about a nice MiG?
Well, worse than a Harrier.
Cody. You remember the big wallet I had that was leather and crusty?
The one that hurt your back, it was so big.
That one. Guess what I got now?
A little wallet?
Yes, by Ridge.
It was one of many things that hurt your back because it was so big.
Brandon's wallet blew his back out.
You've been cheating.
But now we have Ridge Wallet.
Tyler, how do you like your American Ridge wallet? Now say hello to Ridge 2.0. What's that mean, Tyler?
There was 1.0 and this is 2.0.
Nailed it.
Over 50 colors and styles to choose from, like America.
And now with the Ridge 2.0, it's even 10% lighter.
10%.
Feels lighter.
It has RFID blocking tech.
It's an absolute blast. Over 100,000 5-star reviews.
Dear Lord.
The RFID blocking keeps you safe from digital pickpocketers, just like my gun keeps me safe from physical pickpocketers.
Did you know Ridge has a lifetime warranty?
I do now.
I actually really like this design.
For a limited time, Ridge is having their huge Black Friday sale.
Head over to ridge.com. Get up to 47% off your order.
Almost 50% off your order at ridgewallet.com.
This is by far the biggest discount they've given all year.
That's ridge.com to get 47% off.
After your purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support the show and let them know we sent you.
Also, would the unsubscribe provide quotes for Mike's book?
Yeah.
I don't know what he'd want to ask us, but
Well, you're the veteran, Brandon.
fuck off. That would be...
If you could put as your quote as a veteran,
no.
whatever you want.
If like I just say something nice about the book and like he doesn't get the joke and just puts like whatever the chat GPT says my rank is or whatever in the book.
I mean, we have literally, he's like, that's what he wants that. And then we have, it's like 100% golden.
I'll give
That's all
Mike
he's asking.
Vining whatever he wants. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, same. We will agree, we've all said this, the book cover should be what, Nick?
The meme. It's got to be the meme.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be the meme. They're like trying to make it like some cool bit. Like, no, bro, just put the meme. Put
Just
the
the
meme
photo.
and label, like the name of the book is I'm That Guy.
The account, I'm that guy. Like any of that. And
Yeah.
you're like, if I'm walking through the airport and I seen that, or at wherever, and I see that book cover, I'm like, I need to buy that.
Yeah, that goes hard as fuck. That meme goes hard as fuck. That's the only reason I like put the name
have
to
any
the.
Lays?
It's the meme.
Do you have lime?
Yeah.
Because that made me curious enough to like research who that guy was. And then I was just like, oh, holy shit.
Dude,
Yeah, so that as the book cover is the only way to go about that.
that dude's the most crazy stories you will ever
I can't wait for you guys to release that podcast.
I know the cliff notes, like I know like the 2-sentence version of his career, and I'm like intentionally waiting because I want to hear like the details on the podcast.
He's been to 80 countries, I want to say. He told me like yesterday. He's like, I've traveled to 80 countries. I'm like,
How many of them are left?
I was just gonna say, probably a good portion of those aren't the same countries as they were when he got there.
That is insane.
So just backpacking in
It's all
Yugoslavia.
fun and games till the blacked out Chinook rolls up, blaring Sosa.
He's just like the kind of guy. He's just like got his Walkman, and the big old glasses, listening to Enya while about to just end.
Have you been on YouTube and looked at the comment section of that song? Love Sosa by Chief Keef.
No.
That's the song that Delta was listening to, apparently,
In the
on the way there.
Venezuela raid.
All the comments are about Maduro.
That's fucking
The last thing Maduro heard.
He's still alive.
Yeah, but he got earmuffs put on immediately after.
Oh, so yeah, literally the last thing he heard. Oh god, again that,
Have you heard-
fucking chief marketing move with Jocko
oh, God, dude.
with
just
the
that
sweatshirt.
Hilarious.
I missed it. What are you talking about?
After he was getting like paraded around in all the pictures, he's wearing a blue hoodie. That's a Jocko origin hoodie.
Oh,
That's
shit.
not released yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pre-release product. And
That's badass.
someone snuck that in and on him for all the photo shoots.
Did he drop it like as soon as that got leaked?
Yeah.
Because that would have went hard.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I ordered
good.
one.
Yeah, hell yeah. Naturally.
The Maduro edition, bro.
That's awesome.
That's fucking wild. I wonder if there was any pushback on that. I know Jocko probably was like,
Jocko got on Twitter. Some patriot put it on him.
I want to know how much that single shirt sold.
Bro.
Probably a ridiculous amount, right?
Oh, dude, that is. Everyone's fucking buying one, especially when it is a pre-release that's not supposed to be out. It's like, hey, homeboy, yeah, we just ran this mission. Now it's part of this.
Origin's such a cool company, though, to begin with. Like, I've been following them forever. Like, even before I was on YouTube.
Which one's is that? Just his clothing brand?
It's him and Pete, another like jiu-jitsu black belt guy, like got together because they're both. I think Jocko's from. I don't know if Jocko's from New England or not, but this Pete guy's from New England, and like New England had like a humongous textile industry back in the day, and like it all just got like sent overseas and shit after World War II, and he wanted to bring it back, and they literally like made a shop in his backyard of his house, like out in the woods up in like I think it's in like Maryland or it's in Maine, and they have all these cool like they have a cool YouTube channel, and like the YouTube channel is like you can't get the equipment to like ring spin denim and shit anymore. Like that equipment just doesn't exist in America, and like the machines are rare and all this shit. It's like microchip machines today. You know what I mean? Like there's only so many factories in the world that have these intricate machines.
It's the same reason we can't go back to the moon.
Yeah, exactly. And so they like have these videos where they like go into like abandoned factories in like Maine and shit and find all these old machines and like refurbish them. And now they're like the only company in America that makes actual denim jeans, blue jean work jeans in America. And I think they're the only American company that makes like jujitsu gis and all kinds of shit.
So there's one that Micah was telling me about that's in like, I don't know if it's in like Oregon or whatever. Maybe I'm just associating that with the hipster ass thing that's about to come next. But he said like they had to find the machinery in like Japan or some shit. I don't remember where it was, Korea. Because like again, we lost the ability to produce American denim like that. But they got like a machine.
Japan.
They started making it. Was it Japan?
Yep.
But he was telling me that apparently the whole thing with denim is that you're not supposed to wash it, which sounds gross. Yeah, so you're backing me up on that. That's
That
apparently
is an
a
actual
thing.
statement.
fucking disgusting.
Wash it very rarely. You're not supposed to wash it much at all. Yep.
Holy fuck, yeah. So like to me, I'm just like, so those jeans you're wearing right now, you have never washed. He's like, nope. I'm like, that is disgusting. Like that sounds just horrible. Why would you want a material that you are going to put on your sweaty ass and just never be able to wash?
Gross.
It was our
I did not know that about, I guess, traditional denim. So whatever the fuck Walmart makes is objectively
It's
better.
not denim.
The stretchies. Also, Nick, you got your low income belt from BJJ, right?
Yeah.
No or yeah?
That's the Iowan yes. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Purple?
If you want to know,
Brown.
it's yeah, no.
Yep.
See?
I got that.
He's over here cackling.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got the joke.
The purple? No.
I got my brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Because to my understanding, they like you basically could. You're at the level where you could get your black belt. It's just like there's nobody around.
I mean, yeah, more or less. And it's just like that was kind of the thing. So I went out to World of Warships because I'm in the video game, and it's kind of a funny story. So World of Warships is doing this thing where they partnered up with the We Defy Foundation, which basically gets money, and then like if you're a veteran and you want to try jujitsu, it's expensive or whatever, they'll pay for like your first years of tuition and buy your gi at any like We Defy certified academy. So they partnered up with World of Warships, and they're doing these like jujitsu seminar tournament things on like aircraft carriers and like all these museum ships all across the country. And they wanted me to go out to one on the USS Lexington out in Corpus Christi. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. So I go, and they're like, obviously the World of Warships people don't really understand a lot about jujitsu. So they pitch it to me, and they're like, yeah, it's a tournament or a seminar or something. We just want you to be involved because like we know you do jujitsu and you're in the video game. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like whatever you guys need. Like I'll go do like a charity match and, you know, grapple somebody, or I'll teach some moves at a seminar or whatever you want. Well, then like I get a hold of the We Defy guy, and he's like, yeah, so, and I was a purple belt at the time. And he's like, so you're a purple belt. And he's like, I'm like, yeah. And he goes, what are you hoping to get out of this? I was like, I'm happy to do whatever you want. And he's like, well, they want you to like teach some moves. And I was like, I can do that if you need to. He's like, yeah, that's fine. But just so you know, like the other people teaching the moves are Travis Stevens, one of the guys that got his black belt the fastest in the world and is also a Olympian in judo. Victor Hugo, who's the best jiu-jitsu practitioner on the world at this point in time, and then like some outrageously other
I think it was Gordon Ryan.
World class. It wasn't Gordon Ryan, but it was some like other outrageously high ranked black belt that's like world class, like known name. And it was like, I don't want to go up with those guys and then as a purple belt be teaching moves. He's like, yeah, I didn't think so. So I just got to be like the practice dummy they showed the moves on, which is fine.
That's
so like,
also
that was kind of funny.
Dude, terrifying when you're like, I'll teach, and then you hear those are the instructors, and the sheer gap. Like Nick can ball up anyone here in seconds. Also, that applies what they would do to Nick.
It's like a high school physics teacher being like, did you want to teach a seminar with Albert Einstein? No? Like,
good.
It's not the same
I'll
thing.
teach the daycare class while he teaches the adults.
Yeah. So like that happened, but when I went out there, like I met Victor Hugo, and like we were hanging out, and like he was a good dude. So then I started talking with him, and then so now I'm, you know, my gym in Iowa is under Victor Hugo and Steve and their affiliation. So we're under them now, and then
Nice. Fuck yeah.
came out, been training with them. They come out all the time. So
Do you
got my
own
brown
part
belt.
of your jiu-jitsu gym?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, did you get?
Of course you do.
We were talking about it. It was me and Chris Wood.
Yeah.
We're talking about this the other day, and it just so happened to get brought up with your jiu-jitsu gym. And I'm like, I bet you anything that motherfucker owns a piece. I'm like, that's just Nick's entire personality is, I like the way this works.
How much?
How's your business go? Give me 5 minutes. Come back. All right, how much for 20%?
Pretty
Mine.
much. It's about how it went.
Yeah.
So,
You do that for sure.
yeah.
Anything you like, you're like, hey, I want it. Let's do it.
How much?
So now did they come down and help get your brown belt, or how did that system work?
I mean, it was just kind of like, explain the situation. They come down. Steve, who runs the gym with Victor Hugo, he's a 6-time world champion. He's fucking so good. It's insane. And then he brought down his, another black belt that's also a world champion. So like they came down and we were rolling and just seeing where we're at. And like, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 15 years. Usually it's supposed to take you 10 years to get a black belt, but
yep.
like a significant portion of the time I hadn't been under a black belt. We had a black belt for a minute. That guy moved away. So like literally just didn't have anybody to promote me ever. So they came down, we rolled a bunch. They beat the dog shit out of me. And I got 50 pounds on both of them. They just beat the out of me the entire time. But apparently I did good because the next time they came down, they gave me and the other guy I owned the gym with, they gave us both brown belts. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Humbling experience when you're like, I think I can do decent against these guys. Never fucking
It's just like, it's stupid.
Well, it's like the average guy who can fight until he's in the ring with Sean Strickland. It's like, all right, well.
I mean, Brett, you can do. We've talked about it. It's just the average person that thinks they can do a bar fight and then they box for the first time in their life with somebody that knows how to box, and they're like,
Yep.
Oh,
Well, that and like black belts in like I would assume any martial art, but like in jiu-jitsu, it's like if you're a blue belt, I got a pretty good idea of how good you are. If you got a purple belt, I got a pretty good idea how good you are. If you got a brown belt, I got a pretty good idea how good you are. If you're a black belt, I have no fucking clue. Like
it's just the greater than symbol.
Yeah, like you're anywhere from Gordon Ryan to like some middle-aged accountant that just did it for 11 years. Like I have no fucking clue how good you are at this, and it's bad.
oh man.
Yeah, it's a good time though.
Connor, what are some of your New Year's resolutions?
I want to cut back on stimulants. I'm horribly addicted to caffeine, nicotine, and methamphetamine.
Nice. You got a good hookup for the last one?
Yeah, he's a real cool biker down at the Love Station.
What are these ultra nootropic packages?
Pouches.
Pouches.
Well, they're completely nicotine and caffeine free and packed with nootropics to help with mental clarity.
At what moment did you realize you might have been using too much Smokies?
Well, I showed up home and my family was all waiting for me, and they held what was called an intervention.
The boring ass story.
My wife left me.
Oh, it's still going.
Never gonna get him back.
And that's why you're using Ultra now.
That's why I use Ultra.
And I know with Ultra, I'll get my family back.
I'm gonna get the kids back. It's packed with nootropics. All the nootropics a growing divorced dad needs.
And as we kick off 2026, maybe you want some change. Maybe just a small change. Maybe a nootropic change. Maybe an Ultra change.
It's got the same kick as nicotine pouches without the side effects. Most pouches elevate cortisol, raise your blood pressure, and keep you in a constant state of stress.
Like war. One of my biggest New Year's resolutions was better sleep. And that's when I noticed the biggest difference. It made me fall asleep easier.
Falling asleep was easier. Waking up, I would feel so much more well-rested.
Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch.
Delivering instant focus and mental clarity, all without nicotine or caffeine.
New customers can use code UNSUB at takeultra.com and get 15% off.
That's takeultra.com. Use code UNSUB to get 15% off.
After you purchase, they're going to ask you, where'd you hear about us?
Tell them UNSUB or we'll fucking kill you.
Then I brought the Man vs. Morning Boys down and Zach, and I convinced them to go to jiu-jitsu with me.
How did they do? I was wondering that because I want them to also go to box.
Those boys have no cardio when it comes. Grappling is like a different type of cardio. Just from doing drills, they were. By the time we got to doing live sparring, it was like they all had a good 30-second burst in them before they were dead.
I'm the laziest grappler fucking period because of that. I'm letting you expend all your energy and then I'm going to capitalize on stupid ass mistakes. I'm not putting it in. Even boxing, I do the same time.
It's annoying.
I'll be very aggressive in the most passive way. So it's like do lots of swinging until you get tired. Okay, now I can fucking take advantage of your arms going like this.
That was the last time we sparred, because like we had a really good like first round.
Yeah,
it was when we were with Ethan Bernard, and we
Yep.
were just kind of showing him some stuff. And first round was really good, and second round, and I was just like, I wasn't like super prepared to go into the boxing gym that day, and so I'm like, oh, okay. And it's been a while, because like I'll take like a month or two break, between times. Going on the second round, about halfway through, my cardio is expended.
I'm being very aggressive on Brandon, and he is swinging, which I love. Like, he is punching and swinging because I'm just pushing him. I'm wasting no energy.
I didn't have a chance. The second half of round 2, I'm just getting the shit beat out of me. Eli's just having fun beating the brakes off me in front of Ethan. Just like, there were several times where I just like ran away. I'm like, I can't do this right
Just
now.
cornered.
Look, I'm done. I was just give me a moment. I'm fucking winded.
My tried and true strategy is I'm tired, but I'm going to keep pressing forward, so maybe he won't notice. It's my strategy.
Have you done any fighting?
Other than street fighting? No, not for shit.
What? Have you not rolled with him?
Dude, have you seen that guy? I'm good. What do you think I shoot a gun? I weigh 180 pounds. I'm not fucking doing that.
What is the joke? Is like you got a black belt and click pow.
Yeah.
Glock 19.
Glock 19.
You
Kung
haven't
Fu beats Jiu-Jitsu every time.
never. You were like, I'm gonna test this out. You're like, no, I'm gonna just shoot a gun.
I mean, a little bit when I was a kid. I mean, like they had a ring in a old fucking school in Iowa where they would like set up like you go have your mom sign a waiver and then you get in a ring and fight. But it was with other people doing the same thing I was doing, so it was
And a bunch of
the same
older
fucking
guys
thing.
betting cash on the sidelines.
That's what it sounded like.
Yes, yeah, it was exactly that. So like kinda, but not anything to like a higher level.
No shit.
Like I've never fought anybody that actually knows how to fight. It's always just been like, beer muscle jackass at a bar.
It's a humbling experience.
Yeah. I don't have the cardio for that shit, dude.
Yeah.
We talked about it the last time I was on this podcast. I can't. Cardio is not in my bloodline. I just can't fucking do it.
Well, because that's the crazy part too. Because you think about like bar fight, street fight, stuff like that. Yeah, you have 3-4 swings. It's usually broken up.
Yeah,
like there's
100%.
the whole thing lasts 15 seconds at most. You get somebody in there, and it's like, all right, we're doing multiple 3-minute rounds, and you can't get out until that timer's over. It's like, all right, that's a completely different ballpark.
You get a minute break though in between.
Oh, hey, cool. Don't spend it all in one place.
How'd Zach do? I just like Zach at Walmart or McDonald's
Did
with
you
his
see
white
that?
belt
That
on.
was fucking
ordering
funny.
fucking
That was a good
McGriddle.
Bro. I was beating up on Zach a little bit for funsies.
Did he shrimp?
No.
I mean, he kind of owed it.
What does that
to
mean?
him.
He couldn't do shit.
Military.
Shrimp is like an escape move.
Army teacher. What's it called in actual jiu-jitsu? It's just
Hip escape.
yeah, hip
Yeah,
escape.
hip escape, shrimp. Yeah.
Military's like shrimp. It's combatives. It's the dumbest
Yeah.
shit in the world.
But no, Zach did good. We have like a promo for underwhelming. It's just like me. Like I hit a berimbolo on Zach, which is like not a move somebody as fat as me should be able to pull off. Like it's funny.
Poor Zach just getting torn up in a pretzel.
Pretty much. I mean, they were so gassed. It was like I was being nice to him, but he was just so tired. Everything felt aggressive to him. And like, I do this every week. I'm fat. Right. Like I know how to do this for 2 hours and not get tired. And they do not.
I was going to ask you to explain that move a little bit. And then I realized there's an open space over there that's big enough to try it. And I don't really want to do that with you.
I can show you. It's fine.
I just
Doesn't
like
hurt.
That's the day.
Can we be the old guys putting pets on this? Or-
Yeah.
Well, that's the day.
I
all
know who
Nick's-
I'm betting on.
Zach Nolan and Tackett learned that Nick can them.
Yeah, I mean
there was not fighting Nick. Like he did what he wanted.
That's the saying: is if one guy can hold you down,
yeah.
Two
guys can.
Who said that? I think that was Justin Gagey that said that. It's
Was
so
it?
funny.
Isn't he fighting this weekend?
Yeah, he's fighting Patty Peblet. It's gonna be an awesome
That
fight.
is fucking cool.
Wait, those two were? I didn't know
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
those two fighting.
Whoever
Saturday
fights
here
him
in
gets
Vegas.
to fight
Oh shit.
who's like the super badass striker guy. I can't remember his name.
Logan Paul.
No. He's in the UFC. He's been knocking out everybody.
I did watch that fight. Not Logan, the other one, just because I was super curious.
My
God, that was amazing to watch.
Anthony Joshua. I told the guys, they were like, I was like, Anthony Joshua was going to fucking
standing on their back.
Destroy that man.
What a great punch. I lost a significant amount of money. I'm not going to lie.
You bet on?
I was fucking hopeful because it was so like $1,000 gave you 15. So like, of course I got to try a little bit.
I was also going to, I didn't get it. It didn't go through, but I was going to bet on Paul again too. Cause all right, let's face it. Like very decent odds that all this shit has been fixed this entire
100%.
time.
And I was banking on that literally.
I was hoping to. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, fucking Anthony Joshua was an active boxer. Homeboy is going to destroy him if he can. And sure, you see that once he's seen him in the corner and him dropping his hands, he's like double broken jaw.
Well, like the picture of his like teeth sideways inside of his gum was the most gnarly shit.
The rumor is that Jake Paul sticking his tongue out is like the official signal of like lighten up, because they go back to the Tyson fight and Tyson was starting to have the PTSD flashback. He was starting to actually box. And then Jake Paul did the tongue thing. And then Tyson like let up a ton and let Jake Paul hit him. And then that's what happened in the Anthony fight too. And then they're saying Anthony's just like, nah, I'm gonna fuck him up. And then,
because I was gonna say, just like the moment where he starts flashing his tongue, like the entire time, like Jake is losing.
You're not doing good.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just
really
like,
good at takedowns. Those double leg takedowns.
Yeah, he was
bro, for a
doing great.
boxer, Anthony Joshua's takedown defense is on point.
No.
He's stuffing everything.
Stopping it instantly. And then sure as shit, it was just one, hands go down, two just straight down.
Well, like the rumor is that like they're like in court because Anthony Joshua, apparently there was supposed to be like a no knockout clause or whatever, where like Anthony Joshua wasn't allowed to knock him out, and he did. Which technically
bullshit.
Technically he didn't. He didn't knock him out. He never lost consciousness. He just broke his fucking jaw in two places.
Which also props for Paul not getting knocked the fuck out.
No
Yeah, that's
shit.
fair.
And like the instant response of holy shit was baller. Right?
He
You
looked
gotta
over and he's
respect
like, that sucked.
Yeah.
That was fucking terrible. Even his brother was like,
Ooh.
Yeah, because
And then he opened his
didn't they
mouth.
have that thing in the corner where he's just like, hey, am I f***ed up? And Logan's like, yeah.
Yeah.
even the Paul, like Joshua said, or Paul was talking before. He's like, I was in the corner talking shit to Anthony, and I think that pissed him off. And they just punched my brother in the face as hard as he could.
The Pepe meme.
Yeah.
With Anthony Joshua's so fucking funny.
The what? I haven't seen it.
Winding back.
The Anthony Joshua Pepe meme is so good.
Fuck.
God, that's, and you know what? Unpopular opinion. I don't think Jake Paul's a bad boxer.
No, not at
Like
all.
I couldn't, go
I'm
toe
not
to toe
gonna
with
fucking
him.
fight him.
Guy's fucking great. He's just not to pro boxer level, in my
Not a
opinion.
champion
That's
boxer?
fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Like the guy's put in, God, I don't know, a half a decade of work at this point. If he sucked, that would be embarrassing.
I think
But, like,
when
to be with the greats, it's like, dude, you nowhere close.
no, and you see that lineup when they actually stood side by side. I think that's when he
Dude.
realized, uh-oh.
What's that? It's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
But I mean,
He's a
you gotta
black belt in
respect.
boxing for sure.
Right.
It's just
You don't know what level.
black belt's a big spectrum.
It's a world champion. That's why world champions in boxing would say, it's like, yeah, I thought I had a chance against Pacquiao when Pacquiao was in his prime. It's like, I'm a world champion. So is he. I'm going to beat his ass.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
They're like, there's literally 15 seconds of a Pacquiao fight where Pacquiao threw more punches than both Anthony and Paul in the whole fight.
Jeez.
Because what's Pacquiao's record? Like fucking 1,200 strikes in a round.
Oh my God.
Or
Yeah,
something
It was
insane.
1,800 to 2,200 punches for an entire fight.
What
He
the-
would average it.
Holy
He
fuck.
averages 100 at minimum 100 punches a round. Which also, I think Paul and then had 80 the entire 6 rounds.
So what is the like percentage of people that are absolutely brain dead that fought Pacquiao now? Because that is an incredible amount of damage to your brain. That's fucking crazy.
My favorite fight is what's Mexican boxer that was caught cheating
Oh yeah, the guy that was making fun of Freddie Roach
Yes.
and Pacquiao f***ed him up.
Margarito.
Yeah.
He got caught cheating against. He beat up Cotto to a degree. They were like, "What the fuck?" Cotto was winning, and then it was never proven, but he wrapped his
Hands in
wraps
plaster.
with. Yep.
Oh,
He had plaster in his wraps.
They hardened during the fight. Then Cotto starts taking damage they not used to or seen. Cotto loses at the end of the fight, and then they catch it during the Sugar Ray. I forget which. Fuck, Sugar
Stevenson? What the fuck? I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Now I forget, but so they catch it before. They're like, "Yo, those wraps, what the f- wrong with them?" And like make him change it. And now Margarito gets his ass beat, and then he goes to fight Pacquiao. Then Margarito makes fun of
Freddie Roach, who has Parkinson's, who's Manny Pacquiao's coach, and Manny Pacquiao fucks him up.
Good.
Oh, dude, he looked like, I always compared it like Passion of the Christ. Like Margarito's entire face was reshaped during that fight. He had to retire because of it.
Is he like
his
not
orbital?
okay?
He had to quit afterwards because his orbital bone was broken. Eye vision, there was a loss in eye vision. Pull up Margarito after Pacquiao.
Looking at it. Yeah.
It's fucking gnarly. And Pacquiao.
The first thing that comes up is Margarito versus Pacquiao face.
And this is after
Fair
Pacquiao's went up 8 weight classes.
Damn.
8. He's the only person to win 8. He was a world champion in 8 different weight classes.
That's a scary dude.
Dude, he looks like a Star Wars character.
Like, show him. This is after a boxing match.
Like, that looks like prosthetics.
That guy looks like he's out of the movie Hills Have Eyes. Holy shit.
Dear God.
I mean, props for that guy for not taking a nap on the canvas, though. Holy shit.
Yeah, you could have smuggled him out of the country with a fake passport.
He did not have a good time. But yeah,
Damn, dude.
Pacquiao was just throwing 100 punches around.
Jesus.
Now, what did you guys walk the floor today? Did you see anything revolutionary?
I want the new
Yes.
Canic.
Okay,
I want it so bad.
It is pretty dope.
Is that what you guys were talking about
Yeah,
before we
Canic
started?
did a collab with Radiant, so it's got an afterburner inside of the Canic Prime, which was already a pretty decent gun, and Nick's carry his
Yeah, I've been
preferred
carrying
gun.
it right now.
But
I
I
fucking
think-
love that gun.
No shit.
Now they got a
better.
Radiant built in. I want it so bad.
Yeah, sick.
Radiant makes they actually made a really good comp for the pistols.
Yeah, for sure. They claim 44% recoil reduction. I think they actually did that. A lot of people claim a lot of bullshit, but I think they have that.
I just put one on my 43X.
Yeah, you're gonna love that, dude.
Afterburner ramjet.
Like I was telling you, I did a video with the 43X like prior to getting the Ramjet. I fucking hated that gun, dude. I couldn't understand why people would choose that over something that cost half the price and shot twice as good. Ramjet, all of the difference.
Have you shot the
actually carry that up.
Have you shot the new Glock yet? Is it worth a shit?
I'm not, dude. Like, have the idea of having a beaver tail on a Glock. Like when I go to draw, I wrap my finger or my thumb across the top of the slide. So being able to like get that over the beaver tail is fucking stupid. It's just gonna slow me down. Like I like the idea. The reason I like Glock is because of how fast I can draw it and get on target.
So you put your finger on the back, the thumb on the back of the slide.
Yeah, so if you're like reaching for it and you're looping your thumb, then you're going to fuck up your grip 100% of the time. You wrap up to the top of it, you can adjust your grip as soon as you meet with your left hand to push out.
Okay.
It saves you a shit ton of time, and then you get your grip 100% of the time. With a beaver tail, you can't do that.
Interesting.
Which is why I like the Bull Armor UL Comp is like what I carry, because it's got the Bob beaver tail and it doesn't fuck.
I just love how Glock did that because they f***ed over so many people.
Yes, they did.
They came out with the Glock, the Glock that can't take a switch, right? Because what was that, the 5? Gen 5?
Gen 6. Gen V.
Gen V. They came out with the Gen V. They're like, it can't take a switch, whatever.
Immediately took a switch.
So that, well, no, but the thing is, like, I think they did that shit on purpose just so they could sell out all the back stock of all the Gen 4s to free up space on the shelf. And then 3 months later, you announce the new Glock. So like everybody just went and bought out all the old stock of all the old shit because like, oh, Glock's going woke and they're blah 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 blah, and then they changed it, and then they're like, oh, by the way, there's a brand new Glock. Now you got to buy this too, fucking nerd.
It's probably
like,
best of all
smarter.
worlds because I know they were dealing with a lot of the statewide lawsuits. They probably were just like, oh, I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah.
So clear inventory will create something that can go in these states. And then, by the way, we aren't telling you until after the fact.
After
We're
you've already, after you've already bought all our old shit.
After the panic rush.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, hey, here
Just
you go.
functionally as a handgun, though, I cannot tell the difference. Like, I can tell the difference, obviously, but like shooting it,
Yeah,
like
aesthetically.
a Glock Gen 3 versus whatever's out now, like, or the
Same
Gen
shit.
4 or Gen 5. Like, I don't.
Dude, I have mixed feelings about Glock. I think that they're super modular, and if you want to actually stick some money into the fucking things, like you can get a decent pistol out of it. But like from the factory, they're the echelon, same price, and it's good to go right away. Like buying a Glock, you got to stick so much money into it. I just can't wrap my mind around why people still go with Glock.
The
I think
echelon's
I can't
so
fucking
good.
do it.
I think because it just runs.
It does run. It is the AK of the Glock world. But I have broke more Glocks than I have any other pistol. Then again, I have owned Glocks my entire fucking life. They're bound to break. I shoot a lot. I get it. But I have...
How many rounds would you say you shoot a year or like a month?
Oh,
Especially,
we're about 10K a month right now. In
yeah,
9
well,
millimeter alone.
that'll happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
I shoot maybe 100 a year.
really?
I do not shoot much. I need
100
just-
rounds a year?
Yeah, I don't shoot much.
A handgun or like anything?
Anything. I don't
No
shoot
shit.
much.
Damn.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mine is usually I just need to feel it. Like I'll run a mag, and then once I feel how the gun recoils, I'm like, oh, okay, I can.
I can't form an opinion until I run that thing into the dirt to find out where it fucking breaks. And then I'll be like, it's good. Or
See,
it
yeah,
broke.
We have.
They couldn't even
You
fucking
should-
make it to
Remember
5,000.
when we went up to Q and we built honey badgers? You should see his honey badger. He's shot 10,000 rounds and hasn't cleaned it. It's the dirtiest star chamber
Dude,
I've
I
ever
will
seen
run
in my
that
life.
thing until it breaks so I can tell people it's a good gun.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's the held the gun and my hands were dirty.
Yeah, it's
I didn't even shoot the motherfucker. Like
It's
I
still
held
running
it
like a champ. I love that gun. It's like one of my favorite things to just go out and play because it's
It's the dirty kid off Charlie Brown.
Yes,
it's
100%.
fucking gross.
Especially as like a Call of Duty, you know, like into Warzone shit like that. You're like, all right, well, naturally, like the honey badger's
Yeah,
cool
fuck yeah.
right out the gate.
And I decked it out. It is so overly tactical. It doesn't even make any sense.
No shit.
And I love the boombox
Dude, same.
gun. Is so fun.
But it's also fucking terrifying because, like,
Overpen.
It doesn't stop.
oh my God, every time I
doesn't
like
stop.
want to go shoot it, I can't shoot the steel targets because that bullet's not like splattering like any other fucking lead projectile. Splatter and it'll hit the ground.
Yeah.
That thing goes somewhere. God, when we did the video.
Us trying to catch it. I could
Oh my
not.
God.
I could not believe we couldn't catch that fucking bullet.
For a
we-
subsonic projectile, that's crazy.
Subsonic
fucking stop
86
it.
blackout. We had 3 blocks. What are they, like 2 feet wide each?
Yeah.
We had 6 feet of ballistics gel zipped right through it like a fucking laser beam.
Railroad tie.
Didn't even slow down. So then we got a railroad tie and stuck it in front of the ballistics gel. Zipped through the railroad tie and then through the ballistics gel.
and then to a steel target and then hit the grain bin behind us. And we're like, holy fuck, don't shoot the steel.
Well, that's why even when we were there, we were like, oh yeah, we made AP subsonic.
And it works. It's works.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't know how
twist
much
rate
that
is
we're
amazing.
allowed to talk about.
It's
But
public
is it?
information,
Okay.
because they allowed me to put it in the video that we released. So
You shot the fucking AP?
no. But they have videos and
Yeah,
and
which is fuck, that
Some of the-
concept.
Some of the armors are some of the armor plates that they were showing us too, like of just the way it just like ripped through
God, like
a certain
butter.
class of carrier or plate. It's like, I didn't think that that's a thing you could do.
and fully intact too. Like most of the time when that happens, it's like a core that passes through, or it comes
Yeah.
out mushroomed and fucked up.
Yeah.
The full fucking projectile, untouched.
Which also great for a bedside, but not great because you don't know
Yeah, exactly.
where it's stopping.
No, it's
on
fine.
its-
My kids are on the second floor.
Yeah, that's why we did the video like testing. We did like a bunch
My
of
wife's
drywall.
behind me and the kids are on the second floor. I know where shit's at.
Do you use a boombox?
Huh?
Do you use a boombox for home events?
I have, no, not the boombox. I
was gonna
have,
say your poor neighbors
I have the
don't.
honey badger.
I also have
I have the honey badger by my bedside, suppressed.
shotgun, 10 millimeter pistol.
I have I literally have my baby scar, my 300 blackout, and my 8.6 my bedsides, so I get to choose depending on what's going down and who's home.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm like, ooh. If I'm coming out and I know the kiddos are home, can't use the A6 because their walls are straight behind that fucking wall on the journey to the front
Dude, it's
door.
terrifying.
So-
We did the Fat Pews video of like makeshift walls for like different calibers to test like, are your children going to be safe in the house? Is it going to kill your fucking neighbors? The amount of ammo we got passed through everything is actually crazy. Like, what did we end up with that had like decent luck? Was it just 300 blackout that didn't over penetrate? Because like everything was
300 blackout. Even
Overflow.
9 mil was going through like 3 fucking walls.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, if you're living in like a country home or whatever, 8.6 blackout, fucking amazing home defense gun. If you live in an apartment building, you're an asshole.
Well, we did.
for sure.
Me and Demo Matt, because he had those junk houses,
yeah.
where we did that video on the meme of like, what if the bad guy's hiding behind the fridge at your neighbor's house? We did that. 9 mil was able to go through an exterior wall, a refrigerator, and penetrate like 6 inches into a chest.
Bullets go through.
Yeah, they do. They do a very good job of doing that.
And
Was
then-
that FMJ or Halbut?
It was FMJ.
Okay.
That's the
But-
thing that drives me crazy is like in movies and shit, it's like people will just take cover like behind a car, like not an engine block, but like a car
A door.
door or
Table.
they'll flip a table in a gunfight. It's like, cool, you've made concealment, not cover.
Thank God I have this wooden table of
That'll
plywood
do
to hide
so
behind.
much.
I have I got a bunch of cops that I train in jujitsu, and they were showing me like they went to this like tactical shield class, because that's how like they're doing breaching now with the shield and shit, and they were showing some of the tactics, and I was like, I mean,
They breach with a
that's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool for the guy holding the shield. I'd be real pissed off being the other 3 guys in the stack if the guy with the gun knows how walls and guns work, because those 3 dudes are getting lit the fuck up.
for sure.
Like, I don't know.
Anyways, about SHOT Show, did anybody else see anything like worth going to look at? Any like cool new innovation?
How's a new scar?
It was
you
fucking
know-
sick but heavy. It was a little heavy.
That was
No
implied.
heavier than. So I have a 17 at home,
Yeah.
like the old 17 with like a Surefire. I think like the titanium can. It's like I don't know what it's called, 762 Ti or something like that. It felt about the same weight, frankly. Like I was pretty all right with it. I was impressed. There was a lot of little details that
Yeah, that's kind of what we noticed too.
I just thought like, oh, you added an M-LOK handguard. That's what I thought. I'm like, okay, well now you've got, a longer handguard too, so you can actually like get a proper C-clamp on it. Updated the iron sights, suppressor ready, slightly upgraded trigger, the hydraulic buffer system on the inside with a skeletonized bolt carrier.
Does it still have the UGG boot butt stock?
Yes.
Yes, but that's iconic. You can't fucking get rid of that, dude.
No. But
Dude,
yeah,
it's
a little
pumpkin
stuff.
spice latte weather
I
all the
love it.
time when you rock a scar.
Goddamn right it is.
I love my favorite videos. It's like when you get your scar at, and it's like the 2 scarf boots
Oh, yeah,
going
yeah,
down
yeah.
and walking. A little
right, yes.
attitude.
I'm telling, dude. I saw the new HK Breacher. I fucking love that thing. I'm so excited to get
Yeah,
one.
rub it in some
concept's
more,
neat.
Nick.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
It's how they came out with the civilian 416 last year.
Yes,
They came out with the 308 version.
that's the AR-10.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
and it's-
417.
Yeah, the 417, and it comes in you can get it in a 16 or a 13-inch barrel. It's f***ing dope.
13 inches on a 308 is pretty aggressive.
I'm a huge fan. I like it a lot.
As long as it's
fireballs.
suppressed, hell yeah.
Yes.
And no suppressors. The fireballs are great. Then
Yeah.
the FN has the bolter.
Yeah, that 30 millimeter grenade launcher that I was on my hands and knees with knee pads and a bib saying,
Please,
can I
please,
please fire this fucking thing? Because I was looking at it. The one thing I did notice, like, I know prototyping a little bit. Different things like the follower was 3D printed. A lot of the components on it, like the magazine release, the bolt release, stuff like that was like MJF, which is like an advanced form of like 3D printing. A bunch of little stuff like the dust cover, little sliding dust cover thing was 3D printed. I'm like looking at a lot of elements of this. I'm like, this is still very much a prototype, and that's fine as long as I get to shoot it when you're done.
Do they have any working models out yet?
I don't know. They said that they fired the ammunition. So like they've done testing with the actual ammunition itself, but they didn't say if the gun was fully functional or not, or yet not. or not yet.
Will you be able to buy that ammo?
As a civilian, no. I would highly doubt it.
But no, like with your classification.
So I have an 07, 02, like SOT and everything like that, manufacturer's FFL. I think in order, like especially if it's like high explosive ordnance, I think you either need a Type 10 or a Type 20. So you need like an explosive, like a magazine and shit like that.
Maybe Mike can help you out when he comes on the podcast.
Well, yeah, he knows it. He knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two.
Dude, that's
That's the first question. How many pounds of C4 you think you've detonated? Because he's an EOD guy.
I bet the number is fucking massive.
How many pallets of C4 you think you've gone through?
Bro,
like asking him how many rounds he's gone through in a month. Like, how much C4 have you
Probably
off?
Dude, he's like Atlas holding up the entire plastiques industry.
It's the most expensive man in JSOC right there. Show some respect.
God, dude, it's going to be wild hearing some of these stories from him because no one knows any of them. Oh, and the best part, he wrote every single one. He was very big on journals. Everything is documented.
Oh my God.
To a, like, we'll see what I can keep in, but Nancy said every journal had like 32,000 words in it.
Damn.
Oh, so he documented this shit.
Everything from Vietnam on.
Dear Diary, there was a dictator.
Dear Diary, do you know what 6 pounds of C4 does to a man? I do. Drawing.
Yeah, little stick figure.
This is really bad drawing. Red crayon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, can I borrow your red?
So I'm like, holy shit. And all the photos that have never been released of him, so fucking stoked for that shit. I'm like, yes.
How did you land that? That is awesome.
That was a random everything. He posted he posted one on Twitter, and we've talked about him on the podcast multiple times. We all got tagged that day.
Yeah.
And he went to like 150,000 subscribers in a day and a half.
It was very quick.
And it's such wholesome posts, too. It's such a, this is me and my wife after we climbed a mountain. It's just like, yeah, the whole internet. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I was wondering, too, because I'm like, man, because he travels the world with his wife. They like do a bunch of like hiking and backpacking stuff. I'm like, that's awesome. Like, what a better way to spend your retirement, right? Or what better way? I'm curious if they just like, oh yeah, going backpacking through Cambodia, and he sees this big open clearing with no trees and just goes,
it's just how I left it.
That's fucking awesome.
Just lucky and super excited. What other guns did you or see or anything during SHOT? There's that fucking
I feel like SHOT Show most of the time, most of the gun companies releasing something, it's just a mil-spec AR-15, but this one's tan, pay me $1,000 extra for it. So typically SHOT Show is bullshit. It's the same thing, different paint job. I finally have seen some innovation in the gun world, and I can't stop fucking talking about it. There's a guy named Travis Rideout Arsenal. He made the pistol called the Dragon. It's got like a... Have you seen the Lago Alien?
Yep.
So super low bore access. It's even lower than that. And it's got like the red dot doesn't move. It's got like a diving board for a beaver tail.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Wait, is this cheaper than
$3,200.
How much?
It's $3,200 for a base, and it shoots better than the Lago Alien. It doesn't get hot. It's got a 1911 style trigger, so you got that straight pull.
So the Lago is already pretty fucking flat.
Yeah, but this thing, like, I've never felt a recoil because it's a lever delay system. It's not direct blowback, so it's got that weird delay. So like, you get rid of your gases before you feel the recoil impulse. So like,
because the Alien is gas delay,
which
is weird too.
So you still get like the punch, but you don't get as much muzzle rise. So like, shout out to fucking Lago. They did make a good pistol, but
yeah, no, it's
fucking Dragon
it's absurdly expensive.
And now they're doing like a compensator version. So like, it's an entire modular system. If you don't like anything about it, pop the motherfucker off. It's like adult Legos. You can replace it. So like, slide, frame, fucking magwell, aesthetics of anything. You can change the entire fucking thing.
What's it called again?
Rideout Arsenal Dragon.
Got it. Oh yeah, I feel like I've seen some like promos and shit like that on Instagram. It seemed interesting.
It's super, like, at first when you look at it, you chalk it up to be like the Halo pistol. Somebody made a gag fucking pistol, but when you get your hands on it and see like the amount of like innovation that went into it, Tony Stark made a pistol and it shoots. Like,
frankly, like, not to suck you off or anything, but you're like the best influencer possible when it comes to like high end pistols and shit like that.
Oh, that's my tism right there.
'Cause I'm like, as soon as I don't even have to have seen it. As soon as you say like, oh, it's like the best thing I've ever shot, and I was like, well, I guess I'm buying one.
Oh, dude, I love
I do
it.
the same thing. I text him before I buy any gun.
It's hard to not title every video like that because like I am still a little fucking giddy kid when it comes to guns. So like somebody comes out with something, I'm like, yeah, it's the coolest thing ever. Like I gotta sit on it for a couple months so I can calm the fuck down. So I can give somebody like a realistic opinion on it. So like when I get a new gun, I'm like, let's go run a couple thousand rounds through this.
Yeah.
Wait a couple months and then I'll fucking talk about it.
I'm the same way with like different firearms, like throughout history and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm so stoked. Like, God, I cannot wait to do a video on this. This is so This is like one of the coolest guns I've ever shot. He's like, or somebody comes up like, oh, well, like, what's it good at? I'm like, nothing. It's dog shit.
It's fucking awesome.
It's actually
bro.
fucking horrible. Like, it's objectively bad at everything it's ever tried compared to everything else. But it's so cool. It's so drippy.
Dude, I say the same thing like a SOCOM 16 or an M1A and a EBR chassis. Pointless. You can't shit with them. They're unreliable. They're heavy as shit. Coolest fucking gun in existence. I love them.
ERBs are.
They're so cool.
I
Are
carried
you ever
one
going to
and it
make a
was black.
stinger?
Oh my god, that is heavy.
stinger? Oh, like the
I've been
M2?
asking you
Trust me,
for
I know.
5 years.
What is it like? Is the, what is it, A&M2? Or
It's
like,
the fucking 30 caliber machine gun with the butt stock from a M1 Grand, a custom trigger, and the carrying handle from a bar or something crazy.
there's,
Awesome.
yeah,
1919,
there's something
yeah.
specific about it. I remember like it being like slightly hard to build because it's like, it has to be like the anti-aircraft version because they lightened it or
Yeah.
something. And it's got a higher cyclic
Yeah,
rate.
because it's not water cooled and it's got a higher cyclic rate.
Yeah, there's some like particulars about it, but yes, we've looked
You
into
know what
it.
we're talking about, right? The Stinger. The
Missile launcher?
The
Like
Marines.
fucking-
The Marines MacGyvered it together during World War II.
oh my god, that is amazing.
It's a 1919
Let me look at it.
aircraft machine gun with
So-
a M1 Grand buttstock, a trigger, and a bail on it.
We had a conversation with Zach, our SOT, about this, and he says that he could make one if we could find a 1919. He'll make it fall auto and put the bar stock on it for us to run. Because I'm fucking down, dude. As long as it's chambered in 308, because I don't want to pay for 30-06 bell fed. But
Smart.
308, we can do that all day.
Oh yeah, because it's got the BAR carry handle and the bipod and all that shit.
That looks dope as f- It's like super Mad Max, and I just want to run the shit out of it.
Marines made it was actually like the dude that
Oh
came
my
up with it was like
God,
a
dude.
watchmaker that was a Marine.
Oh, hey,
Just
look at that
MacGyvered it
guy.
together. Yeah,
That wasn't cheap.
so hot.
No, we got a good like.
That's the drippiest gun of all time.
It's pretty fucking
That's
cool.
the
I would,
drippiest Fallout gun ever.
I would love to get my hands on one. Like, I don't know if there's any originals left.
I don't know that there are either.
I would imagine those didn't survive.
There's no way you can't shoot that.
The fans love it
that
when we
would
have
be
two
the
different
first thing I would
conversations at
do.
once. It's fantastic.
This is true.
Yes, but you'd be the first person to ever pull the trigger on a gun.
Trying to
Nobody
talk
else
me
will
into
ever.
shoot
I
the
would
Mark
shoot fuck out of
23
it.
or
I
the
would shoot fuck out of
PSG
it.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
No, you'll never shoot his Mark 23. Like, that's I
My
can't
new goal
even
is to
rack
get
it.
you drunk enough to fire around through that fucking thing, dude.
I've never racked it.
Are you shitting me?
It
dude,
still has the paint
Oh my
perfectly
God.
intact.
So
like
my-
it's insane.
and
He's
on
like,
the mags.
he's like, don't even press check it. He's like, don't like. Yeah.
Oh my god.
The gun is
Don't even touch it.
PSG. Oh, dude, the PSG one still has the wax, like the magazine.
Oh, that is awesome. So I've never been able to do that. So my dad,
I'm
my
the only
dad-
one probably in the group that's like, I can buy and never touch.
Dude,
Go and
there's
save.
no chance. I had to like convince my dad because he likes to collect like pre-64 Winchesters is a huge thing in the gun community. I'm sure you know that. But like that's his fucking thing. Pre-64 Winchesters, and he wants the early serial number shit that's still brand new in a box, covered in fucking grease, and that's like his thing. And he'll spend an ungodly amount of money on like low serial number pre-64. So we got like serial numbers 1 through 3 on a Winchester shotgun. He spent like 30 grand a piece on these motherfuckers. He got them home and he's like talking about it. I'm like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever. And I'm like, you gonna go shoot those? He's like, no, they've never been shot. I'm like,
Have
so
a
you're
shot.
gonna let somebody else be the first one to shoot these fucking guns? What are you doing? He's like,
don't-
that's a good point. And we went out and shot him.
I don't believe in save queens.
No.
No, there's a couple that I would probably say out of my entire collection. I've got some eclectic shit. There's maybe like 20 that I treat super well, just because like it's, you know, like rare, expensive. The paint and like all the like wood and shit, it's very nice. you know, certain things you
Understandable.
hold with like respect, and like especially like the more historic it is and the rarer it is. Like, okay, well, you don't want to beat it up, but God, pretty much everything I'll shoot. The gyrojet we shot.
That's true.
And that one, I mean, we did fuck it up, but like in my mind, it's like I could not find good footage of it firing in slow motion. So like to have ballistic high speed out there and like document this super rare pistol, it's like, man, even if we fuck up this one gun that there are thousands of, like just so anybody has access now to the footage to see what this thing was and how it worked. Like to me, that's a trade-off I'm willing to make.
100%. I feel like that video was going to hold more historical value than the actual pistol. Them bullets aren't going to be functional in fucking, 10 years? Nobody's ever going to be able to fire that. And you have a video for people 100 years from now to reference this pistol.
We're about to do it again. I have a
shit.
gyrojet rifle.
What?
The gyrojet carbine.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Most people don't. I didn't for a while.
Did you find more ammunition for it?
I have some that I kept in reserve. And like you said, that ammunition is expiring rapidly.
for sure.
It doesn't work all the time.
No. We probably had, I think, 1 out of 3 misfired in one way or the other. Like some, like half the engines didn't go off. Like it was just
Just spirals out of control. So
yeah, like goes fucking 10 degrees off target. Whoop.
Dude, like videos like that are so incredible to be able to make, though. Like
That's a privilege.
That's gonna outlast the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
People are gonna be able to reference that when they're talking about guns like that. So I think it's worth it
To be able to
pull
make
the trigger
it,
on something historic.
to be able to make an impact on it, like
100%.
firearm history like that, and be able to preserve it too,
Yes,
is pretty cool.
See, I don't give a fuck about that.
No,
my
fuck
guns
that.
aren't getting shot. They stay in the same.
That is my
Well, like,
life
perfectly
goal.
clean.
I'm gonna get you drunk enough to fire that fucking HK, man.
Well, that
We're
the
shooting
fact that
that
like
thing.
a lot of your stuff isn't even that particularly rare comparatively. It's the rarity is because the condition it's in.
Right.
Yes.
Like your Mark 23 is like I've literally never
everyone
seen.
could get one.
Yeah, I bought
like
one from a
that.
gun store. Like,
That's insane.
but yours to be what it is and still be in that condition, like unracked, pristine, like all that stuff is unheard of.
Original cat can and then original lamb. You're like, oh yeah, it will never get touched, fired, moved.
Okay, but to be fair, I've never had my hands on something like that, so I couldn't like say if I would be the same or not. The only experience I have with that is my father, and I'm like, hey, I didn't fucking pay the $30,000 a piece. Let's shoot these motherfuckers.
Dude, well, the WA2000 came up, and that's the one that would be like all of us have to go in and buy because
It's like $300,000.
$360,000
Oh my god.
for a sniper rifle. Now it is one of the most gangster sniper rifles. That wood, that you know what we're talking about? Nick?
No.
Oh, bro. So Modern Warfare 2. 2 went up at the same time. $360,000, $320,000. They're fucking rare, but Jesus, we don't touch it. We would never fire that thing, dude. Yes.
That will crush. Oh, I love that thing. Oh, I like that a lot.
There is apparently like less than 20 in the United States. That's why they are.
Fair enough.
Burns like my friend selling one. I was like, yeah, let Daddy buy what $360,000. Never mind. I am not that rich.
Yeah, fuck that. That's something like the company stuff and things can go in and recreate based off of a different platform, and I'd be perfectly happy with that.
Yeah,
So I mean, like,
PSG1 because Brandon's doing a version of it. I think he's talked about it, but you're recreating a PSG1. But there's weird shit on the PSG1. Like that is the biggest forward assist you will ever see. Period on a rifle. I seen it. I was like, holy shit, that is a large forward assist. Brandon was like, I don't think these had them because the 308 or the
G3.
G3s don't have forward assists.
No.
that is the weirdest gun ever.
Dude.
Yeah, like. Sorry.
Wait.
Get back to the mic. For the clone of the PSG one, because like I think they're cool. I don't necessarily know like 40, 50 grand cool. I don't know about that, but like we're gonna spend like fucking $8,000 like cloning it pretty fucking close. But it won't be like 100%. Whereas I know Eli is like autistic stickler about shit like that, and like close is not good enough. It's
Right.
fake and gay.
Doesn't count.
But like, honestly, I probably would have bought. If you didn't buy it for that price, I would have.
Oh yeah.
Because I that was like a steal. It was like $30,000, $32,000.
Really?
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
still.
shit.
And then literally a month later, one sold for in way worse shape.
$10,000 more.
Yeah, I bet that is like significantly higher now.
Oh, well, that one was without a box, but it was on an auction that led up to it. This one was a last minute. Brandon's calling me with a 30-second window on how much I'm spending on a gun. And I'm like, I'm driving. What are we doing right now? I left breakfast.
We just left breakfast. And so on my end of this, it's like Rock Island auction. So like it's a live auction. And I had set a text reminder because I'm like, oh, I remember Eli wanted that. I pop in. It's going like up on the block and it's going for cheap. And so I call Eli. Like, and I've got like a dual feed in the audio through my truck. So like I've got the option like, no, do we have 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, now 32, no 32, 32. I'm like, Eli, do you want a PSG1 for 30 grand? What? PSG1, 30 grand right now. Yeah. How about 32?
Sure. You own one. Huh?
It was a 40-second phone call.
Yeah, I thought this was an eBay bid or something with way more time. This was done in less than a minute.
That's badass.
It was like theoretically that phone call cost $500 per second.
That's fucking dope. Dude, when I think about spending that much money, that much amount of money on a firearm, like, I've been trying to convince this fucker that we need to buy Whistling Diesel's tank because he keeps posting it on his Instagram.
What is it, like a
half he's on this mother? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I keep tagging him in the comment section, and then
What's he
people
want for? Like
bombard him.
170?
Dude, a half season on a fucking tank, we can have a Law and Order mint and something dope to put in the channel. Like, just
a one-time purchase for a YouTube video.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be doing it. Law and Order mint. I'm telling you.
I already accidentally bought a replica of Little Boy, and it's in my garage still. Okay?
Yes, it's also. I was with you when that happened.
Fuck off. That was very intentional.
Never told you the story how I got that?
Where you walked in the gun store and you're just like, would you make another one?
Yeah. Well, but did I tell you how I got it to my house?
Just like hauling a trailer?
I called my boss from my electrical contractor, and I was like, "Hey, can I borrow your truck with that lowboy trailer?" He's like, "Yeah, no problem. Just swing by, pick it up whenever." Didn't ask me what it was for. Okay, cool. I show up in a.
This is an open trailer.
Yeah, it's a trailer that it's really cool. So it's for like scissor lifts and shit. So you like pull the pins out and there's a button and the trailer lowers itself to the ground. So there's no ramps. So you could just drive a scissor lift right onto it and then it lifts it up with an electric fucking motor. So I just wheeled it into the back of this trailer and it's like blank electric company on the side of the truck and trailer. And I'm driving a nuclear bomb replica through the middle of town with it. I just send him a picture. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing with my truck?"
You should buy another one and give it to Ethan as a gift. So when you deliver it, you have to drive through Los Alamos. They're like, "Not again.
Not again."
I love my friend group so much.
I was with him when we were walking to that gun store, and we had like a very deliberate plan. We were going to go in there and pick the guns that we were going to do and go shoot. He didn't give a fuck about anything else we were doing. He beelined it to that bomb, and he's like, "How much?
Fuck
Make
is
me
this?"
When Nick went to your house for the first time, or still, does he go and like look in different rooms and nooks and crannies? We've noticed that, and Nick just goes in and opens shit, pulls shit out.
Yeah. I mean, I have like a gun room, like, of course.
Well, this is like
look at everything.
Nick, the first time you came over, I think Sav just met you, and you're like, okay. All right. You're opening up our like silverware drawer. I'm like,
I love how you're like mouthing him like a theoretical muppet.
You gotta know how stuff works. You gotta know the environment around me.
Oh, dude, Dalton's
like
fucking horrible.
Oh, really? Same thing?
Oh my god, no. It's so much worse than that. Like when I get a package and like I'll step over it to go mail, he will straight.
What the fuck?
That's
he
just
will have
a
a mental
crime.
breakdown if he doesn't open the box. He will freak. What's in the box? What's in the box? Like we'll be driving somewhere. I'll get my mail and throw it in the back seat. He will not hold a conversation or do anything until he finds out what the fuck is inside of the box.
It's okay. Eli gave me an edible and then with me with his cabinet for like an hour. That was
because it was everything.
Yeah, what?
He gives me an edible. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I take this edible. He pulls the edible out of cabinet A. I'm like, okay. That's where Eli keeps the edibles. That makes sense. That's what cabinets are for.
I remember this story.
And I take this edible, and then we're sitting there bullshitting, and he's got like the island with that you could like sit down with like the high, like the high chairs and shit, and we're all just sitting hanging out in his kitchen. I've taken this edible, and then Eli's like, "Oh, have you tried my new protein fucking cookie, whatever the fuck?" So I was like, "No." So then he goes to cabinet A and pulls out the protein cookie. He's like, okay. That's where he puts all the edible stuff. That makes sense to me. Okay, he's got the protein edibles and the edibles. All right, that makes sense.
Dangerous game.
And then we're talking for another 15 minutes. I'm getting progressively more high, and then we get on the topic of 8.6 blackout, and he's like, "Have you ever seen an 8.6 blackout that's been fired?" No. Tackett's like, no. He goes, "Oh, check this out." He goes over to cabinet A and pulls out an 8.6, a live 8.6 round, and then an 8.6 round that's
Depending
been fired.
on who you ask, also an edible.
The world's most dangerous food. He pulls that out, and there was 3 other ridiculous things that you just kept pulling out of this cabinet. None of it was related to the shit prior. Like,
Cabinet A holds everything. It's my emergency.
Mary Poppins bag. Like,
he's got the TARDIS drawer.
Oh my god! Which so with you, what's your favorite firearm that you own? Fucking period. Do you have your go-to?
I mean, I feel like you got to sanction that off in different categories, like favorite striker fire, favorite hammer fire, favorite PCC, favorite AR, AK, bolt action. You can't just go one gun, right? My favorite to shoot of all time is the Nighthawk TRS. That's my go-to. Take it out to the range, have a good time. Nick's probably ran 2,000 rounds through that thing.
The Nighthawk. Was that the 9mm?
TRS, yep. Absolutely love it.
What's your most sentimental gun?
I don't really have a sentimental gun. I still have all of the guns like I grew up on and learned with, and none of them have fucking rifling in them anymore. But like,
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Nothing crazy. I don't know. There's an MP5, like when we first started doing the PewView channel, I started to make a little bit of money. That's like the first gun I bought with money I made from the YouTube channel. So that one's like, that
like
gun
big
fucking started.
purchase.
that's your play button.
Yeah, that was cool. That one's still sitting up in the gun room. Yeah.
What makes the Nighthawk just...
Dude, I don't know. I swear to God, that thing is voodoo magic because I've shot more expensive guns. I've shot more guns that like seemingly should be better. The Nighthawk TRS is just a perfect balance. Like the return to zero, the trigger on it.
Which is a wild
amazing
statement from you. That is like...
They crushed it with that. I can't put that in anybody's hands and them shoot bad with them. Like I made a mistake.
Give me a shot.
No, dude, like we've pushed the limits of this because I want to see what this fucking magical gun can do to people that don't know how to handle a firearm, and they just rip with it.
No shit.
Yeah, I made the mistake. I'll let my wife shoot it over there, and now she doesn't want to ever shoot anything else because, like, once you get to the pinnacle of a Nighthawk TRS, everything else feels like garbage. Like, which is the hardest part about my job, by the way. Like, I have to review a little bit of everything. So going to a Sand Viper or a Nighthawk TRS, and then back down to a Gen 6 Glock. Fuck that Glock. Like, it was stupid. You know?
But it's only $700.
Yeah, I know. But, like, there's a lot of good guns for $700 that beat the shit
Hold
out
on,
of
it
the
was
Glock.
$700?
It's the Glock.
Oh, God.
You know.
I thought it was
the
like the
TRS is
Nighthawk.
like
Excuse me?
$7,000. No.
Holy shit, is it?
No, it's ridiculous, but...
Unpopular
Like, I
opinion,
like-
the Sand Viper's better.
Dude, I can't. The Sand Viper is a very close second. But the return isn't what the Nighthawk is.
I was just about to ask, like, your thought about, like, the Sand Viper, Pit Viper.
It's very good, but, like, it's a little more sporadic. It's not tuned to return to zero when you're double tapping with a 12 split.
Well,
The Nighthawk's
as somebody who will never do that.
Right. I mean, most people are going to see the difference, but...
You're
Just
worried
that guy?
about issues that most people don't have, homie. Like,
Right, you're just like, man, this steering column's
That's
a little
it.
tight in this F1. Like
Yeah.
dude, I will, no clue.
well, tight on turn 3.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And there's a lot of really good 2011s out right now, and that's like the fucking fad of the gun community. And now we're seeing like $2,500, like the Kimber Pro Comp. Most people will shoot that and chalk it up to be just as good as the Nighthawk. We had it out with a couple guys the other day, and
I have a fundamental problem with Kimber in general.
really,
Yeah.
oh my god, I love the new shit they're doing though.
Really?
Dude, well,
They're-
my job
they're
isn't
good.
to talk about like the companies or judge them or what they've fucking done. Are they making a good pistol? Kimber fucking crushed it.
There's a lot of just issues I have with different companies for different reasons. That, like,
I mean,
whether
same.
it's like export, like whether it's like claiming American made while all their shit gets like 80% of it's done in Korea,
Oh,
and it's like finished in
everybody.
America. Like different, like little things that, like, does it make it a shit gun? No. But, like, just it's like a little ning, ning, ning in the back of my head that just, I can't let it go.
Dude, I try. Like, we've done kind of videos going back and forth on all of that shit. Like, I'll want to absolutely rip a company about, like, this is made in America, and I know Nissan is the one manufacturing this entire fucking thing.
Correct.
And I want to bring that to the attention, but, like, that's not my job. I got to shut the up and just shoot the gun, which sucks because like I enjoy talking shit.
Well, speaking of which, Smith & Wesson's
That was
fixing
fucking-
my pistol.
I know, I love that.
What happened? What'd Smith & Wesson do?
I bought their new Shield X, their new carry
Oh
gun,
my
because
God,
like
okay.
it fits awesome in the hand. Like like holding it at the gun store, I was like, if this shoots decent, this thing's awesome. And I bought it and I start shooting it, and like I start having a problem while I'm shooting that I've never fucking experienced, where like I would go to like repeat rounds and I would like feel the reset and pull the trigger and no bang. I was like, what the is going on? And I took the ammo out and I'm testing the reset, and it's like my pistol had a false reset in it. Like the trigger would go click and I could pull it again, click, 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 click. And then I had to go like 30% further, and then it would click a second time, and then I could refire.
Which, not just for anyone that doesn't know, that is very dangerous because you get
100%.
so used to that reset when you're shooting. Once you feel it, now I can pull back and then pull that trigger and engage the enemy.
Yeah.
If it's a false reset,
It's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
But like, shout out to them for not seeing you and actually owning up to their mistakes
Yeah,
and being public about that,
No, they
willing
got
to accept
Well,
responsibility.
I sent it back, and then like I sent it back,
did
and
take
then
a
they
post.
sent it back
Yeah,
to me
did
again, and they're like, "There's nothing wrong with it."
And that's when you texted me.
So then I put it up on Twitter, and within an hour, they had a hold of me, and they were like, "What's the serial number? Send it back. We're gonna fix it. That's not okay."
But at least they went and found the incompetent person.
Yeah,
that
for
sent
sure.
it back like that and made shit right.
Yeah,
whether
for
they
sure.
offered him proper training to
Yeah.
get him more suited.
Yeah.
it does
do the job.
suck. It
Or-
does
That's
suck.
a crazy way of saying face down in a ditch.
Correct. Yeah, that guy probably doesn't have a job anymore. But like, I was trying to be light about it.
But it is because it is suck because they argued at first, right, Nick?
Well, no, they didn't like, there was no like dialogue between us. It was just like, I sent it back assuming that it would get fixed. And, like I'm assuming my FFL wrote down on the paper, like there's a false reset. There's something wrong with the trigger. Check it out. And like in defense of them, like I do think that for I'll say the average shooter, an average shooter probably wouldn't even notice a false reset because they're not shooting at the same speed that I'm shooting. You know what I mean? Like that.
They're just
You have to
jamming
have-
the trigger.
Yeah, you have to have a certain skill level to even notice that being an issue. So like there's a good chance that whatever technician read the thing, like something's wrong with the trigger, and he's like, no, it's fucking fine. So like, you know what I mean? Like it's not even, it's whatever. But like if you shoot guns enough, like what the fuck I mean, and it is a big deal, and it does fucking suck. So like it was something that fell through the cracks, but they're fixing it.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt. I know we're not at the end of the podcast.
We
yet,
are
but
actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I do have a hard out for that
Yeah,
fundraiser.
we're golden. That's
there you
actually
go.
a perfect time so we can wrap up. Mr. Brandon has a fancy dinner to do.
Yeah, well, it's doing everything we can.
He's going to be a big congressman soon.
I'm just going to stay the
You
same
got this
size, I
shit.
hope. But
No, we're going to, you and Nick, really fat this year.
I did that last year. It sucked.
Dude, Brandon, I love Washington, D.C. or Pentagon,
yeah.
Brandon.
That was bad.
Old Brandon.
Oh, yeah. That was really bad.
Yeah.
What? How the fuck did none of you tell me I was getting fat? That was.
I did. I was like, go to the gym. You should go to the
And we
gym.
did.
You should go to the gym.
No, I just needed to stop fucking eating Whataburger every day, But, well, anyways, thank you all for coming to the Unsubscribed podcast. Live, not live, here from Vegas. I'm joined today by Eli Doubletap, Pew View, Fat Electrician, and myself, Brandon Herrera. Thank you, guys.
Love you.
Bye.